It's Mojo in the Mornings, 5 at 6:55.
5 at 6:55, yo, 5 at 6:55, go now.
All right, time now for the 5 at 6:55 on Mojo in the Morning. Shannon, Kev, say hello to Allison.
What's up,
Hi,
Allison?
Allison.
Good morning. How are you guys?
Good. Welcome back. Going for 2 in a row. We've had a little struggle keeping a champion here. Allison, will you continue the struggles or will you end that and make a streak go for you?
Oh, I sure hope so.
All right. Let's find out a little bit about you, Allison. Tell us a little bit about yourself.
So I'm pretty boring. I pretty much just work all day. I have a wonderful family that I love. My partner and I, we have 5 kids.
Oh, my
Beautiful.
gosh.
We love, we're a combined family. They have significant others, and we're now a family of 13.
That does not sound like boring.
No.
13.
Not at all.
Can you name all 5?
Yeah, I sure can.
Man,
I
oh
have
man.
Autumn, Kenzie, Dominic, Kenzie again, because I have a Kenzie.
Oh, my
and,
God.
Oh, wow.
Wait a second. So
wait a second.
You got together with a guy that had a Kinsey. That's crazy. You guys were meant to be.
Kismet.
Absolutely.
And your challenger's name is Kinsey. Isn't that
Wow.
unbelievable? No, I'm just kidding.
Oh.
No.
You had me fooled.
No, your challenger is Athen from Southgate. Athen, what's going on?
How are you doing? First time, long time.
All right, Athen.
I was going to say, I don't think we've ever talked to an Athen before. Athen, you're working out right now?
I was earlier. Gotta
Okay.
get that workout in, man.
Where do you work out?
Brunch Fitness in Southgate.
All right,
Okay.
look at that.
Abs day?
Oh, no, man. We gotta hit an arm day, Kev. Come on.
All right.
Ah,
Got the
getting it.
biceps working.
Well, let's have Allison say hi to Athen, and then I'm going to lock you up, Allison. So go ahead, Athen and Allison.
Hi, Ethan. Good luck.
How you doing, Allison?
Good. How are you?
Good.
How do you think she's doing? She's got 13 to have to look after. That's a lot.
Oh,
All right.
my Lord.
She already does her strength training every single day with those guys. All right, here we go. 5 questions. Whoever gets the most right wins. Tie always goes to the champion. Question number 1, Athen. Lions preseason kicks off tonight in the Pro Football Hall of Fame game. In what U.S. city is the Football Hall of Fame? I'll give you a multiple choice. Is the Football Hall of Fame in A, Houston, Texas, B, Canton, Ohio, or C, Phoenix, Arizona?
B, Canton, Ohio.
Question number 2, Sydney Sweeney's new denim campaign is causing a lot of controversy, with some calling it Nazi propaganda. What clothing store is the ad for?
Oh, I think it's American Eagle.
Question number 3, the author of the Harry Potter book series turns 60 today. What's her name?
Is it J.K. Rowling?
Question number 4, Carrie Underwood will perform the show open for NBC's Sunday Night Football for the 13th consecutive season. What reality singing competition made Carrie famous?
American Idol.
And question number 5, a little audio clue for you. Question number 5 in the 5 at 6:55. On this day in 1999, this artist dropped Genie in a bottle, and it became
Christina
a
Aguilera.
number 1 song. All right, look at you. Look at this guy.
Still love this song.
Let's bring a
Still
champ
love it.
back from a soundproof area. She's going to have a challenge this morning.
Athen got a perfect score, 5 out of 5.
It's brain day, Athen.
Wow. So you got to be perfect today, Allison, or you will lose. Come on, you can do it. I know you can. You ready?
All right. I think so.
Question number 1. Lions preseason kicks off tonight in the Pro Bowl or the Pro Football Hall of Fame game. In what U.S. city is the Football Hall of Fame? I'll give you multiple choice. Is it A, Houston, Texas, B, Canton, Ohio, or C, Phoenix, Arizona?
B, Canton.
Correct.
1-1.
Question number 2. Sydney Sweeney's new denim campaign is causing a lot of controversy, with some calling it Nazi propaganda. What clothing store is the ad for?
American Eagle.
Yes.
2-2.
By the way, I saw their sales numbers are huge.
Really?
Yeah, so I don't know. No controversy is a bad controversy. Question number 3, and again, you cannot miss any of these next 3 questions. Allison, good luck. Question number 3. The author of the Harry Potter book series turns 60 today. What's her name?
3 seconds.
J.K. Rowling.
Yes.
3-3.
Question number 4. Carrie Underwood will perform the show open for the NBC Sunday Night Football for the 13th consecutive season. What reality singing competition made Carrie famous?
American Idol.
Yes.
4-4.
And it comes down to this one question that you must get right. And if you do, you are back tomorrow and you will go for 3 in a row. If you miss it, Athen is going to be talking to us after tomorrow's workout. You ready?
No pressure.
Wait, is that what I heard?
Game over, bitches.
Come on. No. Here we go. Question number 5. It's an audio clue, so you're going to have to really listen closely to your radio. Or our phone, actually, for you. On this day in 1999, this artist dropped the song Genie in a Bottle. Oh, where the heck's the song? Hold on, I was hitting the wrong button there. Sorry, hold on. Dropped the song Genie in a Bottle. Who is she to stay our champion?
Christina Aguilera.
There we go.
Congratulations, man. Both of you guys, great job. That was incredible. You guys are perfect. You got to come back and play with us again, Athen.
Hey, I'm always here to have the line open. Shoot me a call.
Okay. Well, you call us when you're ready. I'm not going to be bothering you. I don't want you all of a sudden putting me on the spam list.
I'm ready for it, man.
All
Also, you should let me come fly my drone in your iHeart Studios. I own a drone and content company.
Buddy, if you got a drone, we got some business. We'd love to talk to you. Hold on, Lydia, get some information from him. That would be incredible. We could do like some drone stuff. Could we do a drone shot of breaking and entering Christmas wishes? That would be amazing.
That would be.
To see everybody from the sky.
I have ones that can fit in the palm of your hand. I can fly it while you guys are doing like a little radio thing for your TikTok.
Let's do it. Let's do it. Hold on one second.
Let's do it.
We're going to talk to you. I got a $50 Kroger gift card for you as your prize. They're sponsoring this week's 5 at 6:55. Hang on one second.
It's Mojo in the mornings, 5 at 6:55.
WKQI Detroit. WSNX Muskegon Grand Rapids. WVKS Toledo. 3 great stations. 1 stupid show. This is Mojo in the Morning. Live.
All right. Hey, tomorrow on the show, every hour, we're going to give you a chance to win a wintertime trip to Florida from Visit Florida as we kick off an entire month of get me the hell out of Michigan and get me to Florida vacations. All winter, we do those trips. Well, Visit Florida is giving you a chance to experience a state that's got some nice weather. And if you want to go, make sure you're listening tomorrow morning starting at 6:30 with Shannon's Dirty on the 30. War of the Roses, if you ever suspect that you're being cheated on, text cheater to 95500 and we're going to get you on the show.
Catching cheaters and proud of it.
Ow, I'm sorry.
It's your home for War of the Roses on Mojo in the morning.
Alexis,
Hi.
hey, why do you think that your boyfriend is cheating on you?
So my friend sent me that she saw my boyfriend on the T app.
The T app is the app where girls go and just talk smack or talk crap about guys that they've dated.
Yeah, it's like exposing, if they're cheaters or if they're like, what's the T on these guys.
Yeah.
And she said that like a lot of girls were saying that he's always sliding their DMs, that he's really flirty. And it was like multiple times, multiple people were saying this about my boyfriend.
Is it true?
Yeah, it is true because I saw him in some girls' DMs.
He was, flirting back and forth with her?
It was weird. It was like this girl, Kelsey, and it was just her phone number. But it kind of looked like all the messages had been deleted.
Except for her phone number was there.
Yeah,
So did you see him flirting back and forth, or you just saw a phone number?
I just saw a phone number, but it just looked so sus. It looked like there had been conversation, but it had been deleted.
Did you see any other things going on between him and any other girls?
I saw some DMs with a couple other girls, and I made him show me, and it's all, innocent enough.
So you
Nothing
made made him show you, but yet you still saw one that had a girl's phone number in it?
Yeah.
We are going to do something a little bit different because we have that girl's number and we have that girl's name. We were thinking about doing one of the calls that we do where we'll have Bianca from the show call him up, try to be this girl, and see if he falls for the fact that some girl that he's hitting up on Instagram is calling him up.
Which is only going to work, by the way, if they haven't talked yet. Do you know what I mean?
Although we've done it before in the past, and as
No,
crazy
I know
as it
some
sounds,
of these guys are stupid, but
these guys they had literally just had a conversation with them and didn't even realize they weren't talking to the right person. But will you do us a favor? Will you mute your phone and not say a word? And Bianca, are you up for this?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, we're going to call and we're going to talk to your boyfriend, and we're going to have Bianca, or what was that girl's name?
Her name was Kelsey.
We're going to have Kelsey call Brandon.
Hello?
Hey, is this Brandon?
Yes, it is.
Hey, it's Kelsey. How are you?
Oh, hey, I'm all right. How are you doing, sweetheart?
Good. Oh, what you doing?
Well, nothing, just hanging out.
Oh, I got you. What time do you work today?
10:30?
Oh, okay. Okay, that's not bad.
10:30 to like 6:30, something like that.
Okay, what time do you get off? Do you want to do something maybe after?
Man, just jumping right in there to meet up already, huh?
Yeah, I mean, why not?
Don't want to be pen pals or something?
Are you just talking to other girls? Is that why?
No. I wouldn't be talking to you if I was talking to somebody else.
Are you sure?
Yeah. Why would I lie?
I'm just making sure. I just want to make sure that I'm the only one you're talking to, because I'm not really about that.
I mean, yeah. I'm not like all over the place.
Okay, good. I'm just making sure, because I'm looking for a relationship, so I only want one person.
You're looking for the real thing.
Mhm. Yeah, I do.
That husband or something.
I don't know about husband yet, but I mean, we're taking it slow, So.
All right.
What do you want to do? Do you have anything in mind if you want to hang out? It could be another day too if you want. It doesn't have to be today.
We could probably grab drinks at some point. Probably not tonight, because that's a little soon. It's a little quick.
Are you doing?
But we could probably go out and grab drinks.
Okay. Are you doing anything this weekend?
Not on Sunday. Saturday I have something, but Sunday I'm free.
Okay.
Let me jump on here real quick and just stop you before you go any further and get yourself into more trouble than you already are right now, Brandon.
Why am I? Who are you? Why am I in trouble?
Well, I would think that Brandon, a guy who is in a relationship with a girl and dating somebody like you are dating Alexis, would not want her to hear you talking to another woman and trying to basically connect with her and hook up with her.
I don't know what you're talking about, man.
Brandon, this is the
I'm just having a conversation.
This is the Mojo in the Morning show. And Alexis is on the phone right now and just heard your conversation that you had with Kelsey, otherwise known as Bianca from our show. And he hangs up. That doesn't sound like he's not having conversations with other people, too. It sounded like he was as calm as can be. Alexis.
Yeah, that doesn't sound like that was the first time.
It doesn't sound like a first time, does it?
No.
Wow. It's amazing how calm he was.
And the promises of, I'm not lying. I'm not in, I only want to be in a relationship with one person.
He's
Like,
not.
how does he have time?
I don't know, but he's not answering our calls now. He's bumping the call that we keep calling back with. Has he?
You're trying to call him back?
We're trying to call him right now. Are you getting anything from him as he texts you, or can you text him right now and say call me now, and then see if he calls you, and then if he does, you can merge our call?
Yeah, I'm going to text him right now.
I mean, he was full on, ready to go.
No hesitation whatsoever. Well, it was a little too soon.
Yeah.
Yeah, what the hell? It's too soon, but I'll be down to cheat on Sunday.
Has he read your text?
He doesn't have his red receipt on. He's not hitting me back, though.
Hold on one sec, okay? We'll come back and see if he gets in touch with you.
Busted again. It's your home for War of the Roses. Mojo in the morning. Don't miss this.
Mojo in the morning.
When we come back here next, an update for you on this War of the Roses, but I also want to bring something up. The idea that he's talking to girls and DMing other girls. I just wanted to ask this and throw this out as a question. Is it cheating just to be DMing with girls that are not your girlfriend? Like if a guy's just DMing back and forth.
I don't think so.
Yes.
You don't think it is? You do think it
Yes.
is.
Let's talk about it.
We're going to talk about it coming up here next on Mojo in the Morning. Don't go anywhere. War of the Roses.
Join the discussion now. 844-MOJO Live.
844-665-6548.
This is Mojo in the Morning.
Get tickets for The Bad Guys 2 in theaters Friday.
Channel 955.
It's Mojo in the Morning's Motor City Traffic.
Going to update you on the situation out on 696, 713, 62. Still some rain coming down. We're going to see showers off and on through about lunchtime, turning partly cloudy for the day, and a high of 75. So some closures, including eastbound 696, closed because of a jackknife semi up on the barrier wall between Cousins and Mound. Traffic is stopped from 75, and police are saying this is now a hazmat situation as well. So we are expecting this to take several hours to get cleaned up. Westbound 696, by the way, the 3 left lanes closed between 11 Mile and DeQuinder because of this. 75 southbound, the exit ramp to eastbound 696, that is closed because of this. Inkster Road closed for flooding both directions between Wick and Ecorse. Ecorse Road near 94, you're going to see some flooding causing a major delay there. Westbound 696 at Van Dyke, you've got an accident blocking the right lane. Stop and go traffic there from Hoover. Some slow traffic from an earlier accident. 94 eastbound at 9 Mile, the right shoulder blocked. Westbound 696 at Hoover. 94 eastbound at Van Dyke, you've got an accident in the left lane and an accident on the right shoulder. 94 westbound at Belleville. That's your Channel 955 traffic on Mojo in the Morning.
Channel 955.
An iHeart radio station.
This report is sponsored by Vibe Credit Union. What's the vibe at Vibe Credit Union? Opening a new branch right in your community at Metro Parkway and DeQuinder, across from Target and Lowe's. Vibe Credit Union, elevating community, creating opportunity. Visit vibecreditunion.com to learn more.
When the summer heat really hits us like it did this year, one of the things that DTE wants you to do is not turn off your air because they want you to be safe. They just want you to do some things to your air to help you save energy. One of the biggest ones is changing those air filters. If you do that a couple of times a year, it actually helps you save money because it's going to help you save energy. Your system's not going to be working so hard. Also, programmable thermostats are the real deal. Now with the weather kind of cooling down, open up those windows. Helpful tips from DTE to save you money and save energy. DTEenergy.com/save energy for more of them.
Our iHeartRadio Music Festival, presented by Capital One, is coming back to Las Vegas.
T-Mobile Arena.
September 19th and 20th.
Streaming live only on Hulu. And you can win your way to be there for a weekend full of superstar performances.
Featuring
Tate McRae, Ed Sheeran, Lil
Diplo, and more.
16 artists, 2 nights, 1 stage.
Music brings us together.
Tickets are on sale now at AXS.com. And listen starting Monday to win your way there.
The iHeartRadio Music Festival.
Woo! This iHeart energy.
The 2025 iHeartRadio Music Festival is brought to you by Metro. With their new lower prices, the celebration starts way before the festival. Big savings so you can focus on your favorite artist, not your phone bill. Only at Metro by T-Mobile.
This hour is sponsored by Sam Bernstein Law.
After an accident, there are 2 types of people. Those who got the Bernstein advantage and those who wish they did.
Stop. Do you know how fast you were going? I'm going to have to write you a ticket to my new movie, The Naked Gun. Liam Neeson. Buy your tickets now and get a free chili dog. Chili dog not included.
The Naked Gun. Friday. Rated PG-13.
Hey, it's Steve Gabarra from Zott Ford and Holly, and our Ford Summer Sales event is on with deals so hot you'll need sunscreen when you stop in. We've got 0% financing, 0 down, and 0 payments for 90 days on tons of new Fords. Or come lease a new 25 Ford car, truck, or SUV between $300 and $500 a month, all 0 down. Plus, Zott's tossing in 2 years of free maintenance on almost every lease. Check out the details in our sizzling inventory at dealsinthed.com.
It's back. The Lions Super Sale at Gardner White. Score big savings with huge markdowns store-wide. Sofas, sectionals, mattresses, and more. Everything's included. And if the Lions win it all, get your money back. That's right. Buy now, and if the Lions go all the way, you don't pay a dime. Preseason starts now. Don't wait. Only at Gardner White. Go Lions!
If you've heard people talking about implant illness, or maybe you've seen it online or on social media, it is a real thing that a lot of women who've had breast augmentations over the years are currently experiencing. And it's like all sorts of different symptoms, from fatigue to brain fog, autoimmune and stomach issues, body rashes. I mean, it can be crazy. Dr. Khan at Executive Plastic Surgery is the doctor that everybody is turning to. He is a specialist in implant illness and removing implants. Find out more about Dr. Khan at executiveplasticsurgeon.com.
Listen to Channel 955 anytime. Free on the iHeart app.
Presented by Top Dog Law. Top Dog get you top dollar. Go to topdoglaw.com. That's topdoglaw.com.
Channel 955 presents the biggest concerts in Detroit.
Record-breaking global sensation Chris Brown presents Breezy Bowl 20 Stadium World Tour. Celebrate 20 years of Chris Brown live in Detroit, performing at Ford Field. Due to demand, second show added August 7th with special guests Summer Walker and Bryson Tiller. Get tickets now at Ticketmaster.com. Don't miss the biggest R&B event of the year.
Downy Rinse and Refresh. Break up with stinky clothes.
Rinse it out. Every now and then I get a little bit tired of the stinks that just will never come out. Every now and then I rinse it out. One wash and it delivers. One wash, it smells so clean. Downy Rinse and Refresh, it's a dream.
DQ presents how to make a blizzard treat even sweeter.
Just get a blizzard treat on Miracle Treat Day, July 31st, and help support kids like me, Ari. On Miracle Treat Day, $1 or more of each blizzard treat sold at participating locations benefits your local children's hospital. So treat yourself in the most meaningful way and support local kids like me on Miracle Treat Day at DQ, Thursday, July 31st. DQ, happy tastes good.
BetMGM Casino has a new exclusive this summer for you to enjoy with your friends. Grab a coffee and play Friends the One with multi-drop only at BetMGM Casino. Sign up for a new account and score a 100% deposit. Match up to $1,000 plus $25 on the house using bonus code WKQIFM at sign up. Summer may be here, but our exclusive slot is definitely not on a break. Play Friends the One with multi-drop only at BetMGM Casino. Download the app today. BetMGM and GameSense remind you to play responsibly and offer resources to help you make appropriate choices. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER for confidential help. Must be 21 plus. Michigan only. Please gamble responsibly. Visit BetMGM.com for terms and conditions. All promotions are subject to qualification and eligibility requirements. Rewards issued as non-withdrawable site credit bonus bets, unless otherwise provided in the applicable terms. Rewards subject to expiry.
Injured? Call 1-800-CALL-SAM because we're Michigan's most experienced personal injury law firm.
More Mojo in seconds.
So many milestones going on in your life, right? I mean, maybe an anniversary. You need a place to go get a great gift. How about Lucido Fine Jewelry? Their locations in Rochester, Birmingham, and Sterling Heights are convenient, and their website's even more, lucidojewelry.com.
This report is sponsored by MGM Grand Detroit.
Scattered showers early on today, otherwise cloudy and a high of 74. Kicking off the weekend tomorrow with tons of sunshine and temps staying in the mid-70s.
MGM Grand Detroit is the place to escape in style with dinner at D Prime Steakhouse, or try your luck in their Vegas-style casino or the Bet MGM Sports Lounge. Then retire to your room featuring next-level comfort. It's a good time for a grand time only at MGM Grand Detroit. Must be 21 or older.
This hour of Mojo in the Morning is powered by Wallside Windows.
Summer is here, and iHeartRadio's got your vibes covered.
Dive into summer hits commercial-free on Songs of the Summer Radio. Hit play on summer playlists for road trips to pool days like Summer Party. And yeah, podcasts so good, you can zone out in the shade.
Just open the free iHeartRadio app and find your next summer preset now.
Live from the Planet Fitness Studios with over 50 Metro Detroit locations and just $15 a month.
This hour on Channel 955, powered by Michigan Auto Law. Auto accident attorneys. Visit autolaw.com.
That's autolaw.com.
Yo.
This is the home of War of the Roses. Mojo in the morning.
Okay, what time do you get off? Do you want to do something maybe after?
Man, just jumping right in there to meet up already, huh?
Yeah, I mean, why not?
Don't want to be pen pals or something?
Are you just talking to other girls? Is that why?
No. I wouldn't be talking to you if I was talking to somebody else.
Are you sure?
Yeah. Why would I lie?
Why would I lie?
Because you're lying.
Right. Unbelievable. War of the Roses here. Great job by Bianca and calling and busting Alexis's guy. And he ends up hanging up right at the end of the thing. Alexis?
Yeah.
Still nothing from him, huh?
No, I just texted him again.
We're going to see what kind of updates we can get from you on this. This is This has got to be like really hard for you to sit back.
It's like I don't know why I feel so shocked because I think I knew this already.
Mm-hmm. It's one thing to read it or hear about it. It's another thing to actually hear it.
Yeah.
All right, hang on one sec. That T app, by the way, gonna get you burned. Guys, watch out. Some of these guys that we get in War of the Roses are interesting. Like when we'll get these entries all the time. When I ask you to text cheater to 95500, what's the sign that he's cheating? Well, he's DMing other girls. How many guys are DMing other girls?
While in relationships.
And you sit there and you think back to yourself. You're like, okay, well, that is about as sketchy of a situation because you're doing it on, I'm assuming, Instagram or maybe Facebook, and you're going into their DMs because you're trying to meet up with these people. It's not that you're just like, hey, I really like your posts. Is DMing another girl, if you're in a relationship, a committed relationship, is it cheating? We got two different viewpoints right now that you're going to hear from on the show. One is Shannon, who says absolutely it's cheating. And I would think a majority of people would think that. Kev, on the other hand, says no, it's not. You don't think it's cheating?
Nah. I mean, I think context matters. In the context of this conversation, I think obviously it's wrong. But I think if we look at it, intent matters. I think you can have platonic relationships. I think you can find people on social media. You can find people who you just like either their content or whatever it is that they're putting out there, and you can drum up relationships based on that, whether it's, I don't know, the latest song or people like sports or games. Like, you can have.
But doesn't it lend itself, though, to
No.
something bad happening? Like, doesn't it make it seem like if somebody is going back and forth and DMing a girl that is not their girlfriend, like, why do you need to do that?
So that's the conversation of, can you not have friends of the opposite sex?
But I'm not. And when I say it's cheating, I'm not saying you can't ever DM you. You know, I can't ever DM another guy because I'm married. But when, like Mojo just said, when you start a conversation and you're going back and forth all the time, I think that then that's when, like, the crack happens and a relationship starts to form, whether you want it to be that way or not. I just think it's a really, really slippery slope.
You can just never have conversations with people.
That's not what I said.
I ain't even finished my sentence. You can never have conversations with people of the opposite sex that go on for a while. Because the longer it goes, that's when the crack happens. So I can only talk to you for 3 times.
I just think if it's a random person that you don't know that you're DMing, I don't think that's
Well,
great.
I mean, like, how many random people follow you, and if they slide up on your story and they make a good comment or whatever the case may be, you say something back, they say, what if it's like, it's just a good conversation?
Okay, but then it's over. Like, I may respond, and then that's it. You know, that's really it. I'm not engaging every day in a conversation with that person and going back to that conversation.
Well, I mean, every day is a different type
You know?
of vibe.
I mean, like you said, yes, context is definitely a part of it. Intent is definitely a part of it. But if this guy's out there, like, constantly in random girls' DMs, yeah, that's absolutely cheating.
Yeah, I mean, that shapes a different story. But if it's just the conversation of, can you DM other people when you're in a relationship, as long as it's platonic and it's friendly, I don't see a problem with that. But
First of all, let's get one thing straight. Crack is cheap. I make too much money to ever smoke crack. Let's get that straight, okay? We don't do crack. We don't do that. Crack is whack.
Wayne, what's happening? It's Mojo in the Morning. Your thoughts on this one?
I'm 100% against what Kevin's saying. He knows he's wrong what he's saying. If you're in a relationship or marriage or any kind of relationship with another person, male or female, DM another person, it's 100% cheating because the opposite sex obviously are attracted to each other. That's why they're liking their photos, making comments on their photos.
How's that obvious? I know women who think LeBron James is better than Jordan.
Kevin.
I'm dead. Listen,
Come on, Kevin.
We can agree to disagree. All I'm saying is it doesn't have to be sexual every time you DM somebody of the opposite sex. It doesn't always mean
committed relationship. If you're in a committed relationship, would you want your girl talking to other men, and no matter what it is? Come on, bro.
It depends
Even
on
that
what it
example,
is.
Kev, that's like, that could get kind of flirty.
God, y'all are insane
I just
right
think
now.
I do think it's a really
Y'all
slippery
can,
slope.
so y'all cannot have friends of the
I
opposite
didn't
sex. That's
say
what y'all
that.
saying.
I didn't
Hey,
say that.
Amanda, what do you think?
I think, obviously, like Kev said, that it's context, intent, all that. But the biggest part is it comes down to the boundaries of your relationship. Some people are okay with things that other people wouldn't be okay with.
Yeah.
And if you, as a couple, decide, like, you're allowed to have female friends or you're not allowed to have female friends or whatever. Like, some people think going to a strip club is cheating. Some people don't. It all comes down to the boundaries of your relationship.
Yeah.
And
That's a good way to put it.
And you think that there are ways to be able to do this without it going bad, right? As long as you're willing, like if you're not willing to talk to your significant other about who you're DMing.
Yes.
Like the idea of Alexis not knowing that he's DMing with other girls.
What do you mean knowing? Is he supposed to, like, tell her, hey, today I DM'd with user 345?
No, but I think he should say, in general conversation, hey, yeah, I got this friend on Instagram.
Why?
You know what I mean?
Why would that ever come up?
Because
if it's a continuing conversation with a random
I should
person,
so you telling me you and Wes sit down for dinner and say, he's DMing somebody. It's super platonic. He should just voluntarily come out of nowhere and say, "Oh, by the way."
Well, I think sometimes
that's so random.
If it doesn't come up in conversation, I think that there's more reason to believe that it's not good. Like if Shannon is DMing with a male listener and she goes, "Yeah, there's this guy that DM'd me today," and da da da, and if Wes gets jealous over there's this guy DMing you, she's just basically opening up saying, "Hey, I'm telling you about the guy. I wouldn't tell you about him if it wasn't the case. This guy, Alexis's guy, is definitely
when it's shrouded
keeping
in
it.
secrecy and darkness, it's cheating.
And I think there is something wrong if the significant other has a problem with you even just talking to people of the opposite sex. I think that that's just controlling.
Yeah.
What's up, Jeff? Hi.
Hey, how you guys doing? Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
I need a perspective from a guy that sounds like Jeff. What's going on?
No, just working, man. But Kev, you're spot on, man. Men and women can have a conversation without it being about sex or even going towards that route.
Not this
it's
guy.
It's all about. No. That dude's a creep.
No. She was pointing to Kevin. I'm just kidding.
No. But no, it's all about the contrast and the way it goes. And if my woman was talking to a guy, it's not a big deal. I'm confident in myself. I'm not another man taking my woman.
Yeah.
But I'm confident if the conversation started going that way, then she would end the conversation.
She would stop it. Yeah. You got to know what's appropriate, what's appropriate and not appropriate. Yeah, and obviously the conversation that Bianca had with him was way down that inappropriate. I mean, he called her what, honey or something, like right from the moment that she said hi.
Making plans to hang out.
Stephanie, what's up?
Hi, I do think Kevin is spot on because it really depends on the context. My fiance, he has a lot of women he's talked to, and it's based on his hobbies. He's a cyclist. He plays music. I mean, I think it really depends.
Women are attracted to those hobbies, Stephanie.
Yeah, absolutely.
But I'm saying not attracted to the hobbies, attracted to the guys doing those hobbies.
So is he constantly having? Are these people you know or people you don't know?
I eventually know them. I mean, I cycle as well. Okay. So I mean.
So why aren't you brought in on the conversations? Why doesn't he say, let me include Stephanie? She's my girlfriend.
Every time I got to bring it. So I can't live my life. My whole life is the person I'm in a relationship with.
I had my boundaries with him. So it's, we had boundaries. And again, it's based on, your trust in your relationship and having those conversations.
Yeah, I think that there obviously, we all know there's a happy medium. We all agree that there's got to be a line that's in here. But we also agree that this is a time when I think things can get shady. You know what I mean? I think that temptation is always out there. You know what I mean? Like if you're around ice cream and you don't, want
Even
it.
if you're not hungry for ice cream, you're around it all the time.
You will want it. Eventually you'll want it, and you got to be able to push it away.
That's where the discipline comes in. But you ice cream is in the world. You're not gonna.
I get it.
You're not gonna go anywhere where ice cream is just banned.
I get it. Yeah, but I think you got to be open about the fact. You got to tell but you got to tell your friends, hey, I was around ice cream today. If all of a sudden you're hiding that you're going to get ice cream,
bro. They know it's ice cream out. It's summertime.
Taylor, what's up?
What's up? First time.
Hey, Taylor.
Been listening to you guys for the past probably 15 years.
I love it. Thank you, Taylor. Thanks for that.
And I agree with Kev on this one. Context is king.
Yeah. Do you also agree with Kev that LeBron's better than Jordan?
Hell no.
Exactly.
Hell no.
Exactly.
You could have just stopped at the first one. You didn't have to go there.
No, absolutely not.
Taylor, are you married or in a relationship?
I am talking to someone, but she's from Tennessee, and
did you get in her DMs or what did you do?
I did, but I've been separated from my ex-wife for almost a year now. So,
and so, were you talking to any girls when you were with your ex-wife?
No.
Okay. Was she talking to any guys, and that's why she's your ex-wife?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure she was talking to her her best friend's brother the whole time, but it is what it is.
So it's interesting. Taylor actually agrees with Kev that being in the DM, and yet he was cheated that way. That's interesting.
Maybe it didn't happen in the DM.
She moved her best friend, her 2 kids, and her brother in with us when they had their own apartment across the street. I thought it was
God. Yeah, that's weird.
I thought it was a little strange.
Were they fooling around when you weren't there?
They say no, but I have my suspicions.
Yeah. Interesting. So, that's a sad story, man. But you know what? Better things are in your future. Sarah's got a wild one here. Sarah, what's happening?
Hi,
first time, long time.
Sarah's on the phone.
Let me try to get to the heart of this one. Sarah,
Yeah.
you are in a relationship with a guy. You have a boyfriend.
Yeah.
But
Very open about literally everything with him. He is the love of my life. But yeah, I have a guy friend that I've been friends with for several years, and again, it comes back to boundaries. So obviously, if my boyfriend really had an issue with me talking to him, I distance myself from my friend. But I also just feel weird that if I'm just checking in on my friend, seeing what he's doing, he's in a relationship, I feel weird announcing it to my boyfriend, just being like, "Hey, I'm talking to him again."
Your boyfriend knows about this guy and knows that you're friends. I think that's that's very different.
But here's the thing, though. If he should ask you questions about, hey, what do you guys talk about, or what's the last thing that you talked about, would you tell him?
Oh yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
Okay, because of the way that it was on the call screen board here from Lydia, it said that I text with this guy all the time, but I never tell my boyfriend that I'm texting with him.
Oh no, not. I don't mean I don't mean 24/7. I just meant it's one of my closest guy friends from high school. So I do catch up, see how he's doing and stuff. But
Do you guys ever get in your feelings with each other at all? Like, do you ever share something with him that you wouldn't share with your boyfriend?
No, never.
Okay, then you're all right. You're safe.
Is it ever an uncomfortable conversation with your boyfriend where it feels like he's chastising you, or?
I think at the very beginning, he needed to kind of get used to, because you're learning a relationship when it's new. So we definitely set those boundaries early on. But I kind of made it known, yes, I did have other guys that I was friends with that I cut them off completely because it made my boyfriend uncomfortable. But my boundary is I'm not going to cut off a friend that I've had for several years.
Yeah.
See, sometimes I'll be feeling like I'm just going to be real, dog. Like, do you have to, and I'm trying to figure out the best way to say it without telling all my business, but in certain situations, I felt as though I had to be there to cover up somebody else's insecurity, and their insecurity of other things that have potentially happened to them before I even entered the picture is why you shouldn't be talking to so-and-so, or this is how you move, or this is why I feel uncomfortable. But it's like, okay, how much of myself do I have to give up for the person I love? Is it everything? Or is there a way where you can bring down your level of insecurity?
It's both. Yes. I think that's definitely a conversation in every relationship that you enter, because you're both entering into a relationship with a whole bunch of junk and trauma that has happened to you in past relationships. And so it's Wes and I go through this every day of figuring out what that puzzle looks like to make it work and make everybody comfortable and have good boundaries and healthy boundaries. And yeah.
And honestly, past scars in a person's life, their childhood or their relationships, are definitely going to come up in your relationship, and you have to be, you have to be able to be sympathetic to that. And if you're not sympathetic to that, then I don't think that you have full commitment in that person. I think there's going to be things from a person's childhood. Chelsea and I have things from both of our childhoods that play a part in our relationship all the time. And when we are not, understanding that is when our relationships have been probably the toughest.
Yeah. It's working through that, though. That's the hard part.
Yeah, it is.
Hey, real quick, Deborah says she is so irritated listening to this conversation.
Deborah.
Why, Deborah?
Oh my gosh, guys. Kevin?
Yes, Deborah?
Dude, you are so off base, and I can understand why you have not been in a very long relationship, and you're not married.
When people
Let her cook. Keep going, Deborah.
Again, I'm sorry, but again, you're talking to a whole bunch of other women. Why is that woman that you're with not enough? And that's basically what you're saying. It's okay. It doesn't make sense to me.
So you're saying if I'm in a relationship, that should be the only woman I talk to?
I'm saying that on T, that is the program is about saying things about guys that are not kind because they're working against being in a relationship. Again, you're DMing all these women. And Kevin, can you honestly answer this? Are you DMing them just to talk to them as friends?
I'm not DMing all these women. What do you mean? I'm not in a relationship right now.
But I think she's saying that you say
When
it's
you DM.
no problem. Deborah, you had a good point, and then all of a sudden, I think you fizzled. I think what you were saying is, why do you need to be DMing other women when you are in a relationship with a woman? Is she not enough for you? And I think that Kevin, you have to understand, is not DMing a bunch of women when he's in a relationship. I think he's saying, though, that he has no problem DMing other women because he knows that he's going to be faithful to his girl.
And when you have these DM conversations, they're not going on for years and years and years. It may be a message here. If somebody slides up on your story, or if you comment on a post that they made, that's DMing somebody. It's not necessarily like you're developing and cultivating and building a relationship to hopefully go towards something. It's no different than you seeing somebody in a Starbucks line and you making a quick conversation. It's like the same type of thing.
Deborah.
That's very different.
Deborah,
That's very different.
Do you think that when Kevin's DMing these other women, when he is in a relationship or has been in another relationship, do you think that he has bad thoughts in his mind, or you think that that he's not being faithful?
I really don't know about Kevin, but I'm going to tell you that the girl that just went through this, so I think it was Alexis. I'm sorry, that dude is looking for.
Yeah.
Well,
we agree with that. We all agree on that.
I'm not going to say it.
Yeah. Yeah.
We all agree on that.
Yeah. Again, if you can't be in a relationship and be true to it, and again, I don't really understand why you need to make all these rules.
Yeah.
There should be an understood rule that, again, you're not looking for somebody else because that person is enough.
Yeah. Listen, we all agree on that one, and honestly, we all feel for Alexis. But we also came to the conclusion, I think, during this topic of the fact that it's all about boundaries, and it's all about understanding the boundaries. And I think that, if somebody doesn't want you to do something, or somebody doesn't have good feelings about it, you probably should be open-minded to at least have conversation about it. War of the Roses on Mojo in the Morning.
The home of the second date update. Throwback Throwdown. War of the Roses. This is Mojo in the Morning.
All right. Right now, we're going to get to the dirty, and then we're also going to do a contest. Chris Brown tickets. 844-MOJO Live. 844-665-6548. 95th caller is going to win a pair of tickets to see Chris Brown. 2 shows at Ford Field. We'll give you tickets to one of those shows.
Mojo in the Morning's Dirty on the 30.
Shannon's got the dirty on the 30 for us right now. What's going on, Shannon?
Please tell me you saw the video of Justin Trudeau just living his best life at Katy Perry's show last night in Montreal.
Haven't yet. Where is it?
Oh, my God.
I got to go search for it.
He knows every word to firework.
Does he?
Single word. And this video and this dirty comes on the heels of the dirty I gave you yesterday, that they were spotted out on a walk and a dinner date and then getting drinks on a terrace in Montreal the night before last. Now, I think he was with his son and his daughter. He has 2 sons and a daughter. And the 2 people that he was standing next to looked to me like his son and his daughter. So I don't know if he was there by himself, but he was there. So everyone's going, are they just friends? Is it something more? Oh, no.
He's so cute.
He's not.
As your type?
No.
He's not.
He has gone. I'm telling you, some people have glow ups. He's had a glow down.
Okay.
He was a good looking dude at one point, and then all of a sudden it's like, what happened to the guy?
Yeah, look for the video, though. Shannon Sharp will not be returning to ESPN's First Take. The network officially parting ways with the former Broncos tight end just 2 weeks after he settled that $50 million sexual assault lawsuit that was brought about by a former girlfriend who accused him of raping her several times, also accused him of being controlling and abusive. He had been an on-screen analyst at First Take for a couple of years now, announced back in April that he was going to take a hiatus from the show after the suit was first filed. He also hosts the Club Shay Shay and Nightcap podcasts.
I'm sure everybody's heard the news by now that I will not be returning to ESPN. I found out this information a little earlier in the week, and really the only thing that I really ask is, like, guys, could we wait until Monday? My brother's going into the Pro Football Hall of Fame. I really wanted to be about him, and I wanted to be about my family. I know this coming out will overshadow everything that he's worked his entire life for. And unfortunately, it didn't happen that way.
So just for the record, he has denied all of the allegations. He calls this lawsuit a shakedown. He insists that the relationship with his on-again, off-again girlfriend was 100% consensual all the time. And he says her attorney just targets black men all the time.
What's the attorney name?
Oh,
Is that Tony Bugsby? Is it him? Is that Tony Bugsby? Is that the same guy?
Is it Tony Bugsby?
All right, why are you looking that up? This is, man, obviously if he's wrong, then he should be penalized. But it's just a sad situation to see where he was. It's Tony Bugsby?
Yes, Busby.
Sad ass situation, man, to see where he was and to see where he is now. Obviously, I don't think his career will be over because the shows that you mentioned, the Shay Shay podcast and then Nightcap, are wildly successful and they'll continue to be. But to see that $100 million contract leave with ESPN and then the amount of people that they fired reportedly in order to clear that quote unquote cap space to be able to pay him. Now all those people are just out of a job, and so is he. It's a sad situation all around.
Tonight, Lions preseason football kicks off with the Hall of Fame game against the Chargers, and with 4 preseason games on the docket. Coach Dan Campbell said he does plan to rest our starters.
I think all of those guys need to play in a game or games, so I think our young guys are going to, I see them playing in this game. Now, am I going to say that it's written in stone right now? No, I'm not. But I think I'd like to play those guys. So that's the good news is, we got 4 games here starting with the Hall of Fame game to get them some reps.
I'm thinking Jared Goff will not be seeing a uniform.
Right.
He's going to be on that sideline with the headset on.
Now, is
for
he
the
going
next
to
4
play
games.
some of the rookies like Tyreek Williams? Has he said?
I'm sure that he will be playing, some of the rookies. Maybe they're not the top drafted rookies. I think that we're going to have to look at a backup quarterback because they got to figure out who their backup quarterback is going to be. I think that's going to be a big deal because I will say this. We've been really, really blessed that Jared Goff has been as healthy as he's been.
It's a fact. Is it still Hendon Hooker? Is he still on?
He's starting tonight. Yep.
Okay.
And then I saw that Ben Johnson's house is for sale. I'm trying to look for the listing.
Ben Johnson.
Oh, here we go.
The now Bears coach, our former offensive coordinator, genius.
$1.1 million. This Plymouth home is on the market.
Look at that, Ben Johnson.
How does it look?
Cute
Did y'all
house.
Zillow it? You
I
seen
haven't.
it?
It's
No.
real cute. I've seen the outside of it.
I need a drone going through like Miguel Cabrera house did.
I
4
gotta
bed,
tell
4
you,
bath.
the
3,900
Chicago media is all over Ben Johnson. They say that his preseason practices look so disorganized. It's going to be very interesting to see if Ben Johnson can pull it together as a head coach.
You can coach, but personnel matters. What
well-
you had with us, you don't have with them.
Well, and being a head coach, too, is a little bit different. I mean, that's a lot of managing. It's more so than even just coaching. But it will be interesting to see if the Lions offense looks as fun as the offense has looked with Ben Johnson. Was that, a lot of people think that was a lot of Dan Campbell, too. So let's see.
And lastly, High Noon is issuing a voluntary recall after some cases were mislabeled as Celsius energy drinks. So that could potentially result in somebody accidentally drinking a little bit of alcohol that they weren't wanting. Cases of High Noon's beach variety shipped from July 21st to the 23rd contained cans labeled as Celsius's Astro Vibe Sparkling Blue Raz flavor. And some of them went to Toledo. So a heads up if you bought that, if you bought High Noon, if you bought Celsius, really, I guess.
Celsius.
I know Michigan is on the list as well. I just don't know specifically where those cases were shipped yet, but Michigan and Ohio on there.
Celsius isn't alcoholic, right?
No.
So like teenagers could
It's just like an energy drink. Yeah, they might be getting a High Noon instead. Yeah.
That'd be bonus day.
Blue Raz flavor, okay? For everything that you missed today, you can still catch up by listening to the podcast. Search Mojo in the Morning in the free iHeartRadio app.
Get more dirt at mojointhemorning.com. Mojo in the Morning's Dirty on the 30.
Your call may be monitored or recorded.
All right, let's grab a winner here right now. I don't know why all of a sudden. I think that the War of the Roses calls made me tired for some reason. I got
suck the life out of you.
Suck the life out of me, for God's sake. Jordan, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
You're a winner! Yes! Chris Brown tickets. Congratulations. Yes. Congratulations to you. We're setting you up with Chris Brown tickets at Ford Field, available still. Go to Ticketmaster.com. You got them for free, my friend.
Dude, that is awesome. You guys didn't know this is like, so me and my wife we've been married for 10 years, and she's been like naming people she wants to see, and I was like, she's like, I would like to see Chris Brown. God, that's something that we grew up with. So I'm like, man, I will see if I can get tickets for her somehow.
We got them for you. Congratulations. Happy anniversary to you guys. You guys have
Dude,
happy 10 year.
awesome.
What's your
Oh my gosh!
What's your wife's name? What's her name?
Rose Larkin.
Congratulations, Jordan and Rose from Clinton Township. We're going to set you up. Hold on 1 second, okay?
No, we live in the village of Clinton. It's by Salinas. Everybody always
really?
calls it Clinton Township.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we're
never heard
by
that
Ann Arbor
before.
So you're out there in Washtenaw County there, huh?
Yeah, Lenawee County. No one knows where we're at.
I don't know where you're at.
We know where you will be, though.
county.
That's at the Chris Brown concert.
Congratulations to you, my friend. Have a great time. Happy anniversary. Hang on the phone for a second.
Mojo in the morning. SNS Kiss 955. Oh, you know what time it is. You ready? Come on. You waking up with Mojo. These other morning shows are no-go. They love us like the iHeart logo. We got 5 at 6:55 if you were looking for Mojo. War the roses, catch them creeping on the low-low. Weekdays 5 to 10:30, it goes down. Hey, who you picking for the throwback throwdown? Dirty on the 30 for the news on your timeline. Only on Kiss, SNX, and 955. Let's go.
Mojo in the morning. We are commercial free now. So we're without an interruption. You will hear no Top Dog Law commercials for at least an hour. So if you're missing out on those, don't worry. I'll get your request in coming up in over an hour. All right, it is Mojo in the morning show. So Wes was heading to the airport this morning.
He's there right now.
And
Yep.
he is going away with his ex.
Well, he's not going away with his ex. She is already there. It's kind of a weird situation that I don't know how I feel about this. So,
first off, why are you talking like that and acting all mysterious?
What do you mean?
You back in the day went on a vacation with your ex, didn't you?
Correct. When Wes and I had just started dating.
I remember that. Hold on.
Yeah, absolutely.
Wes, what's good for the goose is good for the gander.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
I mean, before we were married and blended our families, and things have changed.
Touche.
Things have changed a lot. So by the way, happy 16th birthday to my stepdaughter, Samantha, who is currently in Houston, Texas. So she is not hearing this, but she competed in the Junior Olympic Games yesterday and kicked butt, by the way. So she and her mom, Wes's ex-wife, have been there since Monday morning. And they were supposed to fly home yesterday, but then they decided to extend their trip and celebrate her birthday in Houston. So they're now staying till Friday. And Wes is flying out with my stepson, Kieran, today because he's competing in Junior Olympics this weekend. So there was not supposed to be this overlap. They were going to divide and conquer, and his ex-wife was going to take the first half of the week with my stepdaughter. Wes was going to take the second half of the week in Houston with my stepson. And then she decided to extend her trip. So he's flying out today, and they are going to be there at the same time in the same hotel, sharing a rental car for the next 2 days. And even Wes is like, I mean, it's a weird situation. It is.
But I do remember when you and your ex went away together, and I remember Wes was a very, very patient guy, because that was honestly that would have been a tough one for me.
It's always weird, and I agree with you, by the way. I'm not trying to negate that situation by saying it was, when we had first started dating, because it definitely still happened. But it is just like as much as you trust everybody involved, you're like, it's still kind of weird.
Yeah.
There's always wine.
and your kids are succeeding.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's a little bit of that as
when
well.
You sell,
I don't know how much I love this.
If Samantha or Kieran wins like a big thing, do they embrace each other? Do they hug?
Oh, I mean, they hug now in front of me. Yeah.
Do they really?
Yes.
Oh, that's
everybody's
cool.
on
That's
very
good.
good terms. That does not weird me out at all.
Okay. But do they hug in the bedroom?
I don't think so.
Are they sharing a room or just a rental car?
No, they're sharing a rental car, and then the whole team is staying at the same hotel.
So is Wes's ex with Samantha in one room and Wes and
Kieran in
another room? Okay.
Yeah. It's a joint room. So the door is just open in the middle.
I love adjoining rooms in
Come and go
hotels.
as they please.
I love adjoining rooms. Okay,
Hey,
so
that toilet paper over there?
all right, let's ask a question. I'm going to throw this out there to the listeners. Any listeners who have vacationed with their ex or do this right now, will you call us up? And then is there any of them that will admit to us that they had zero intention, but all of a sudden something happened between the two of you guys when you did it?
Go downstairs to that bar.
The hotel bars are always a bad place.
I'm telling you, bro. Never go to the hotel bar.
Do you remember when we first met and you thought that I was? Yeah, and you remember this? And then next thing you know, there's like some song playing in the background that's like It's like a Michelle Branch song or
It's
something.
always a
I don't know.
song.
Don't bring Michelle Branch into this. I love her.
In a world where two people couldn't be together.
It's always the rom-com.
They're now back together.
And it's Michelle Branch, Breathe.
Yes, exactly.
What's that song?
Or it's like, I don't
You
know.
know this song. It's a
if I
great
heard it,
song.
I probably heard it.
Hold on a
Breathe,
second.
Michelle Branch?
Hold on a second. You want to hear it? All right. hold on a
Let me see if I
second. And I'll give you the thing here too. This will be the.
Isn't that the song?
I think it is. Yeah. Here you go.
She had a few.
Here you go.
That were good.
Ready? In a world where two people just couldn't stand each other, they ended up going away to Houston to a kids' tournament or something like that. I'm sorry. Can somebody give me the copy, please? Give me the copy.
Junior Olympics.
And then one night in the hotel bar led to a next generation together. Coming this summer, Wes and Wes's ex in Rekindle the Relationship in Houston.
Finish line.
Rated PG-13 because, yes, there's something 13 happening there. Do you remember this song?
Yeah, I was about to say, I don't remember this song.
Are you kidding me?
This song was only in movie trailers.
No, it was
I don't even
not.
think
We
it was that
played
big of a
it.
hit, but it was always.
We played it on this radio station.
Back when it was Q95.
Yes, trust me, I listened.
If I just
There you go.
I saw like 15 other songs.
Yeah. Hold on a second. Brian, what's up, Brian? How you doing?
Hey, Mojo, you're so silly, man. You almost had me crying. Do they hug in the bedroom? Oh, my God.
Brian,
thank you for that.
Brian, quick question. I just got to throw this out there. Are you or your parents ever in a relationship where there was a divorce? Is there anything at all there?
No.
Okay, then I can't ask you the question. I was going to ask the question to because a lot of our listeners have had divorce in their life, right? Their parents were divorced. I always love when I hear the stories from people all the time about my mom and dad can't stand each other.
Mm-hmm.
Like they got divorced, they cannot stand each other. But this one moment, and it's usually a baby, a wedding, or a funeral. And somehow, like, it will bring, and I'll always remember this one. My buddy John, who grew up, his parents, I'm not kidding you when I say this to you, I don't ever remember these two people being happy at all. And they ended up getting divorced when we got into high school. And I will never forget when he sent a message to me and a group of guys that we all went to grade school together and said, you guys are never going to believe this. What? I went to my mom's house to go check up on her, and my dad walked out in his underwear in the back.
My
It was crazy.
God.
I don't think his parents had sex when they had John. What's up, Tay? How you doing?
What's going on?
Nothing much.
Hey, Shannon, why don't you call West up and see who we gonna send a free day on Red Road?
I think he might recognize my voice.
Get Nicole on the line.
Cole.
You are a bad man. What's going on, Danielle? How are you?
Hi, guys.
Hey.
What's up, Danielle?
Hey. So my ex and I actually wrote into our divorce agreement that we had to take our daughter to Disney World together.
Oh, really? And so,
Yes.
and how was that? Was that, did you guys like each other or did you guys hate each other?
So we're on good terms. We haven't taken the trip yet, but we have taken her to Mackinac Island. But we're now about 4 years out from our separation. And we recently had the conversation, do we still want to do this trip together? Does it make sense? Do our new significant others feel okay about it? So,
I was going to ask if you were both in relationships now.
Yes, we both are. And so we're open to it still, but we haven't done it yet, and we're still trying to decide if it's the right thing to do.
So that's what my ex-husband and I did. We actually took the kids to Disney together. And again, we were both very new in our now, in our relationships with our now significant others, with our now spouses.
Yeah.
And it was awesome. And there really wasn't any weirdness.
You would recommend then Danielle do that?
Well, that would never happen with me now. Andrew and I would never take the kids on a trip just solo with us now. At the time, it worked because of the situation of where we are in our lives, in our respective relationships. And honestly, it was so good for the kids.
Quick question.
Exactly.
The kids, it was such a good core memory for the kids that we were able to do it.
What's wrong with the four of you guys taking the kids together? Like each of the relationships come in too.
Yeah, we actually talked about that. So we're both open to like our partners coming with us and us doing it as a group. But we haven't like made that decision. And I think, Shannon, you're right. Like the further out from your divorce, like, and the further you get into new relationships, like
it's
it just
different.
changes
It
what
does.
you feel about it.
Yeah.
When you're new, it's like the emotions are so high and you're like, I still want to do this as a family.
Yeah.
And now
And
you have
even-
like new families.
For sure. And even on that trip that Andrew and I took, like he was on the phone all the time with his now wife. Wes sent stuff to our room. Like I was talking to Wes all the time. You know, like they were still very much present and talked about, even though they weren't there.
Can I tell you the coolest thing about what you did with Andrew, but also what Wes is currently doing with his ex? I think that, especially with these kids being older kids, like the idea that he and her, you know, don't have like horrible feelings towards each other and that they can do this and share a car ride together, even if they do talk about memories or whatever in the car, to the kids, it's like, hey, you know what?
That was their life.
That's our life. And also, as a kid, you want to believe that your parents conceived you in love, and they did.
Yeah. Like, does that make me uncomfortable? I'm being very transparent that, you know, that they might all go out to dinner tonight to celebrate Samantha's birthday and it's the four of them. Yeah, like, that doesn't feel great. But I also trust everybody involved. And I know that like, for Sam, that would be a really nice thing.
Yeah. And just like you guys did with Lucy, right? You guys all got together for Lucy's birthday, which is something that I thought was spectacular. Katie, what's up, Katie?
Hi, how are you?
We're doing good. We're just causing. I'm causing. I don't. Kevin's also helping me a little bit by laughing, but I'm causing just drama here. No, what's going on?
So my husband, he has an ex that is now his cousin.
What?
Her dad had married his aunt after they had broken up.
Oh, really?
Small town.
So it makes like family get-togethers were really like awkward for me. So I was like, you know, if they're gonna hug, is it weird? Like,
no, it's just incest.
No. Hey, so wait, so for the kids, when the kids were little, their parents were divorced, and then Dad ended up getting with the aunt. Getting with his wife's sister?
My husband's aunt got with the ex's.
With her.
You can't even keep track of how it worked.
That's kind of confusing. Did they go on a vacation together?
Yes, we go on family vacations together.
Okay, so everybody goes on vacations together. Because I'm trying to figure out how this came up as one of the calls that we were taking during this topic. I thought, you know what I mean? That last call was actually a really, really good call. Like the idea that they're going through the exact same thing. Roberta, what's happening?
Hello, hola.
Hola, Roberta.
Hola, ¿qué tal? Bien y tú?
Muy bien, ¿y tú?
CC. That's all I know. What's going on? What's going on, Roberta?
My opinion, I feel like all the adults make this stuff weirder. It's already weird. I feel like, you know, with children, I understand protecting their feelings, but, you know, your new life is you guys are divorced. Teach them that. Teach them a healthy way that even though they were made, we can continue life without them being permanently all the way there, because they're going to be permanently there in a sense because they're their parents. It's called being a good parent. Keep your emotions out of it and just be a good parent.
Yeah, that's great. No, I think that's awesome. And honestly, it goes back to everything that we talk about with anything with War of the Roses and stuff. It's about boundaries and intentions and stuff like that. And you know intentions, right? I mean, listen, you know how to get Wes to never, ever hook up or do anything with his ex-wife again? Just bring up anything from the past. You wanna really piss somebody off? Seriously, all I was mentioning.
You know what's so funny though? Last night he's packing, and I'm like laying in bed watching him pack. The kids and I are watching TV, and I'm like watching what he's packing, and he puts like a new pair of shoes in his suitcase. I was like, oh, I'm breaking out the new shoes for this trip.
New underwear?
Hey, yeah.
Is that new cologne?
Yeah.
WKQI Detroit. WSNX Muskegon Grand Rapids. WVKS Toledo. This is Mojo in the Morning.
Oh, Mojo, he's amazing.
Live. Mojo. 30.
20.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ignition sequence start.
Let me take y'all back to the beginning.
This is it.
All right, are you ready?
You're listening to Mojo in the Morning.
You're a doo-doo head.
Let's go. It's showtime.
All right, coming up this hour on the show, we got a lot for you. Kevin with what do guests do when they come over that really pisses you off? Then right after that, I'm going to do don't know that number? How many numbers do you really know? And then a little later this hour, Shannon with he likes guys. All coming up with the dirty and another contest to win concert tickets. Lil Wayne will be the concert that we're going to be giving away tickets to. Did you guys know that we're going to be going to the iHeartRadio Music Festival?
Cannot wait.
iHeartRadio Music Festival starring a bajillion different artists. Who are you guys most excited to see?
Maroon 5. I'm so excited to see Maroon 5.
No, man. That's a tough question to answer.
I'm all about Ed Sheeran. I want to see Tate McRae.
Ed Sheeran just dropped a new song on TikTok yesterday, by the way.
Really?
I'll tease it for you in the dirty.
And I want to, and honestly, I would love to see Bryan Adams. I know that's a blast from the past, but I'd love to see Bryan Adams. What about you, Kev? Lil Wayne, maybe?
I mean, maybe. Glorilla, she got some bangers. The
Diplo's
first
gonna
name,
be fun.
Diplo. The first name that came to my mind was LL Cool J, though.
LL.
Is he a legend? I kind of want to see what his set list is like.
Yeah. Here's the deal with the iHeartRadio Music Festival. iHeartRadio Music Festival is the 2 nights, and it's happening in Vegas. What happens in Vegas, will never just stay in Vegas when it's iHeartRadio Music Festival, because we're going to talk about it nonstop, and we're going to send you with a chance to win cash for spending. And it's all brought to you by our friends at Zott Ford. Be listening starting next week for a chance. And then check this out. We have tickets available for the festival. Go to AXS.com or Google tickets for iHeartRadio Music Festival, and you get a chance to actually buy tickets to both nights of the festival. One other thing. Tomorrow, we're going to start giving away trips in the month of August, which is wild because back to school's coming.
Stop it.
For family vacations to Florida. We're going to send you to Florida with Visit Florida. Listen tomorrow morning, every hour for a chance to win. It's Mojo in the morning. Kevin, what is it that guests do when they come over that really pisses you off?
Well, first off, historically speaking, I'm not the person that likes to host. So I'm not everybody come on over. Let's have fun. Let's watch the game. That's not really the space I occupy. We got other friends that serve that role. But summertime, me moving downtown, kind of got the pregame place. So come over, let's have some drinks, let's chill before we go out. This happened a few times, and they're starting to become a pattern. And I had to clean up recently, and I realized what's pissing me off and the reason why I don't like guests in my house. These mofos will drink either a sip of their water or half a bottle and leave the bottle wherever the hell it is. That is really starting to piss me off. Almost to the point where I thought about...
We're getting hammered.
Drink your entire bottle of water. Don't come in my house, and I'm not coming with the little mini bottles, and that's what I think I need to start giving them.
You do. And
That's
put out a
ridiculous,
Sharpie
bro.
so they can write their name on it.
Bro, that's starting to piss me. It was literally 5 bottles of water on my table that either were halfway drank or only the little cup part of the top was. And that's not acceptable in my house. If you have a bottle of water, drink the whole bottle of water or take it with you.
You know what you're experiencing? Living with teenage boys or kids in general.
No, Josiah, well, he at least take him to his room, so I don't know what's going on up
Yeah,
there.
you know what? You'll find them when you're cleaning the room.
I finally stopped buying bottled water because it was the same thing. And then nobody wanted to drink it because they were like, well, I don't think that's who cares?
Right.
We're all family. And so then I was using it to water all the plants.
Yeah, but
so I wouldn't waste it.
That's my thing. Yes,
you know what we use it for? We use it. Our dogs are bougie. They get bottled water. We put them right next to the dog bowl with the water. But I will say this though, and go back to the Shannon, talking about how that's like the thing that kids do in general. When I was a kid, I drank out of the tap. You know what I mean?
That's a fact.
My kids don't even understand about the tap.
But my kids like bubbly or LaCroix or the Kroger bubble. They like bubbly water.
Yeah.
And it's the same dang thing where it's just they take 2 sips and then the cans are all over the place.
And it feel full.
Yeah.
844-MOJO Live, 844-665-6548. What is it that guests do when they come over to your house that really pisses you off? I'm going to add one to this list. On this one. They treat my bathroom like it's the freaking public restroom at a McDonald's. They destroy it, and I'll go in. Usually it's the next day. I don't do it right at that moment. There's half toilet paper on the floor.
Oh, that's disrespectful.
We have these paper towel things that you can wipe off, because I think it's gross when you go to somebody's house and they have one towel in there. I don't want to use another person's towel.
Do you just use the back of the towel?
So no, well, you if that's the case, I will. But so we have like these little like cloth things and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
They'll take them and they won't throw them in the garbage, which is sitting right there. They'll just throw them on the countertop, and I'm picking up after them. So those are a couple things. You guys are dirty.
I'll make it a point, if I go use somebody's bathroom, I need it to look better than it did before I even walked in.
Yeah.
Like, I'll straighten your stuff up.
You don't want to get judged by the next person walking in.
Dude, the wetness is what gets me.
Yeah.
Like, we just hosted a grad party. It was like a puddle around the sink, on the sink. I'm like,
that's disgusting.
Wipe it off.
Hey, Dana, what's up? Hi.
Hey, morning.
What's going on, Dana? What pisses you off when you have guests over?
You know, the thing that really pisses me off the most when they come over and they just don't leave.
That's a big one.
They always want my dogs to stay away from them, and it's like they're dogs. They want love.
No, that's another one, too. People who are not dog-friendly, and then they come over getting all pissed off because the dogs are all there. And I'm like going, you know what? It's their house. I'm not sending them to their room. Emma, what's your thing that pisses you off when you have guests over?
Not taking your shoes off.
Ooh, that's a Midwestern thing, too. Everybody that's here listening to the show loves taking shoes off. I hate taking my shoes off.
I hate taking my shoes off, too, when I go to other people's houses. But it grosses me out when people don't take them off when they come to mine. And then I try to be cool and be like, oh, no, you can just keep your shoes on. But inside, I'm like, it's so gross.
Have you ever gone over to somebody's house
It's so gross.
They had shoe booties?
Yeah, I got them.
Yeah.
Really?
Hell yeah, I got
You
them.
have shoe booties?
Yes.
Oh, my God.
Ready for whenever you want to come over.
It's funny.
Slip them on.
What am I, the Xfinity guy? Am I the cable man?
Too. Either slip off your shoes or slip on the booties.
You know what else I think is kind of fun? We have a friend of ours that has socks, like a basket of socks. So if you come over and you're embarrassed because your socks have holes in them, or you don't have socks on, they have a bat, and then they tell you to take the socks home with you at the end of the day. What's going on, Nicole?
Yes. My dad likes to visit, and he chews, and he spits it in bottles or cans and leaves them sit around the house.
No, that is absolutely the most disgusting.
Yes, it is.
And he doesn't put it in a garbage can at the end of the thing, huh?
No, he just leaves them on the table or on the counter and just leaves them everywhere.
That's sick.
Unbelievable.
Yes.
But he's your dad. You got to love him. What's up, Chris? Hi.
Hey.
How you doing? We're talking about what pisses you off when you have guests over.
Yeah, so I'm not generally the host and might go back to that. I had a gathering and somebody apparently was having some tummy troubles and literally pooped all over my bathroom, on the floor, on the toilet.
Oh, my God.
And left without saying anything.
Oh, wait. Who are the people that are over?
Oh, it's family.
So these are family members of yours, and somebody had a bad moment, and they left it all over the place? They didn't come and say to you, hey, I had a bad thing? They were too embarrassed, huh?
Yeah, they said, I got to go. I said, okay, drive safe. And then I had another guest come up to me and ask me where the Lysol wipes were. And I was like, why?
Oh, God.
And they were like, well, there's poop on the floor. And I was like, that is incredible.
It's raining from the ceilings.
Oh, my God. That's awful. That'll be the last time they're coming over. What's up, Marie? Hi, it's Mojo in the morning.
Hey, good morning. I'm just going to say that Kev needs to start flaming them and say, I know your piss is brown. Just shame them into drinking that water. That is the only thing that's going to work, Kev.
They gotta hydrate.
I love it.
Morgan, what's up? It's Mojo in the morning. Hi.
Hi there. So I work at a co-working space, and I don't know if it's just gentlemen or women, but they leave things everywhere like their moms live there. They
throw it. I was telling Lydia today. Lydia actually asked me this question. She goes, Do you think that mine and Bianca's studio is messy? And I go, it's a little messy, I guess Tony Travato came in and told her that really she needs to pick up.
Nobody else goes in there. Who cares?
No, they got people that go in. We got shared studios here.
Not that one.
Yeah, they have JLB.
People go in there?
Yeah.
I think so.
MC Mike is on the mic.
MC
I don't
Mike.
know who's the shift. Who uses the shift? Your studio for their shift.
Big Dog Blast.
Big Dog Blast.
Oh, really? I did not know anybody else used that studio.
Oh, yeah. And this producer studio is half the size of our previous one. So, of course,
was
everything's
Blast
everywhere.
complaining about it? And that's how Tony figured it out? Or what happened?
I still haven't figured out who the culprit is. But Tony said he walked in here and he saw a bunch of stuff laying around and he wanted them moved.
They got tampons literally in the corner of the studio. It's just sitting on the floor.
And I asked our boss that. I said, you want me to toss out the tampons? He's like, I wasn't talking about those.
Yeah, he doesn't want to talk about tampons.
He's safe.
Amanda, hi. What pisses you off when guests come over and they do this?
When they walk into my house and I don't know they're coming over.
Oh, so the uninvited guests. Yeah.
Yeah, my niece came over one time when me and my husband were taking an early evening nap. I guess she knocked at the door, nobody answered, and she came in, walked in my bedroom, jumped on my bed, woke us up. We were laying there naked.
Oh my God.
You know what I mean?
That you know what? You must have a very welcoming type of a home, you know? Get rid of that doormat that says welcome or what's going on. Teresa, you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Teresa's sister-in-law does something that drives her crazy. What is it?
So when my sister-in-law comes over, she will go and mute the TV or turn it all the way down when people are actively watching the TV. It's so annoying. I've never met anyone in my life that will just go up and mute the TV when everybody's just watching.
Do you have it blasting?
My mom, dad, whoever is there is watching the TV. She'll go mute it.
That's crazy. You know, listen, but even if she does have it blasting, it's her TV. You shouldn't be touching the TV, you know?
Yeah.
I don't like when people...
Exactly.
That's a fact.
I don't like when people come over and they change my music. Like, I've had people get into my Sonos system. I'm like, how are you getting into my Sonos system? Yeah. And last but not least, Victoria, you there?
Yes, I am.
This is a pet peeve that Chelsea has when people come over to our house. What's your pet peeve?
When people go into rooms that they're not supposed to.
Yes.
If the door is closed, don't open it.
Yeah.
Exactly. Everybody's entertained in a certain part of the house. Why are you wandering towards the bedrooms?
Yeah.
Ours is interesting. We've had people that will walk upstairs and just start walking around or go down in the basement and walk into the storage area. Like, what is it? What are they going to the storage area for?
The only way that's like semi-acceptable is if you drunk. Because I'm a wanderer. If I
Really?
get drunk, I'm just going to wander.
You are not getting invited to his house ever again.
I promise you're going to find me somewhere I ain't supposed to be.
All right, it's Mojo in the morning.
Sorry you got caught cheating by not deleting those texts you meant to delete. Another War of the Roses is after 9 on Mojo in the morning.
Mojo in the morning. I was having this discussion with Chelsea and my son Joe, and we were talking about how I don't know phone numbers anymore. I used to remember phone numbers all the time. Matter of fact, I knew my family's phone number, 361-0080. I still remember my childhood phone number.
I remember my grandma's phone number is my childhood phone.
It's crazy.
Always.
But I cannot remember phone numbers other than my wife Chelsea's. The only phone number that I know by heart is Chelsea's. I do not know, and I pay for Joe, Jacob, and Luke's phone numbers. I have no clue what their phone numbers are by heart. I have to go in and basically get them off of a contact. So we were having this discussion, and Joe said, you should ask the listeners, and he said that he on the Joe Show did this as a topic once, and it was a great topic. He said, you should ask the listeners, what's the one phone number that you know that if you got arrested and you needed to make a one phone call, that would be the person you would give? And let's test it out and see if that person's even going to answer your phone call. Because if they don't answer your phone call, then you got to go to your second phone number. What do? You know what I mean? Like, you're going to have to ask for your phone. I told Joe, I said, if this is the case, I'm calling 1-800-Hansons. I know that number. 588-2300 Empire. And 877 Randazzo. Those are the numbers.
That's a
Or
fact.
844 Mojo Live.
Or 844 Mojo
Live.
Live. Exactly.
That's why, like, when I learned my grandfather's number way back in the day, you have to put it to song. That's the only way you're going to commit
There's
it.
got to be, yeah. I don't think Wes knows my phone number. By heart, I really don't think if he needed to call me from somewhere and he didn't have it, I swear to God, I don't think. I know his,
I know
but
your
I
number has a different area code. I do not know. It's funny because whenever your phone number comes up or your contact comes up, and I see your name pop up there, and I'll look at the number, I'm like, oh my God, she's
who
got
has
it.
404 because
Yeah.
I'm still in Atlanta area code. I was too lazy to change my number. Wes's phone number, I always get the last 4 digits like rearranged.
Really?
So I may have to try once or twice.
Who's the person that you misdial when you're calling for Wes?
I don't. Well, now I have it in my phone,
Yeah.
But like if I didn't, I'd probably, when I write it down on doctor's forms as my emergency contact, I always have to go double check that I have it
82.
right. 19. No, it's 89. Wait, see, now you're confusing me. Wait.
It's
Shoot,
crazy.
what is it? 8912?
It
I
is-
don't know. That's what I'm telling you. I honest to God get it wrong.
It is crazy how you don't remember phone numbers these days because you program it all on your phone.
I literally know one number, and that's because this girl and I recently we were talking, and then we decided we shouldn't talk. So I deleted her number in front of her.
But you
And then she-
memorized
No, she texted me, and I didn't save it. So now every time she texts, I read the number, and I know her number not by heart. That's literally the only person's number I know.
That's funny. She said, delete
903.
my number, and yet she still calls you.
It was one of those type of situations.
What's going on, Ashley? How you doing?
What's up, Pooh?
Good. How are you guys?
We're good. Do you know anybody's phone number?
I seriously know like 8 people's number that I can call. I'm just a number person, I guess. But
Really?
yeah, I'm good if I go to jail.
That is honestly way better than any of us. Like, we wouldn't have no clue. We didn't call you, Ashley.
I mean, so in all fairness, though, like my parents and my aunt have had the same number like since we got cell phones. Actually, my mom's number, her and my dad shared when it was like the phone that connected to your car, like cigarette lighter thing.
Yeah.
So they've had the same one, but yeah, I know my parents, my aunt, my husband, my kids,
That's
my
good.
sister-in-law.
You're a much better mom than I am a dad because I do not know my kids' numbers. Amanda, what's happening? It's Mojo in the morning. Hi.
Hi, good morning. I would call my father when I'm texting him.
Wait, do you know your dad's number? You know your dad's number by heart?
I do, yes.
All right, hold on one second. Hold on. Get Amanda's dad's number. We're going to try this one phone call, and we're going to see if Dad picks up. Because if that's the only phone number you got, then what are you going to do? Lydia, will you grab that number for me?
I'm dialing him right now.
You got me thinking I need to start memorizing
Perfect.
some
Hold on, Amanda. We're gonna
should know like 2.
We're gonna try that.
Yeah, I
We're
should
gonna
know
try
my
this.
mom's at least.
We're calling.
I do know my mom's. I don't know my
We're gonna see if your dad actually answers the phone.
People got to stop changing their numbers too.
Well,
I haven't changed mine in 17 years. That's why I still have an Atlanta area code.
I won't change my number, even though I have given it to a bajillion people, including written it on bathroom walls, because I don't know if I'll remember my number. You know what I mean? Like, I would think that would be hard. Hold
I'm on
on.
the phone right now. But if you leave a name, brief message,
Dad's not answering. Oh, you're screwed. You are.
Oh, no.
You're
Wait,
screwed.
did it show up as iHeart number?
Yeah, it shows up as an iHeart number. Here, hold on. I'll
Yeah,
dial.
he doesn't answer calls. He doesn't know.
Well, here we'll dial
the
him.
same
We'll,
way.
we'll dial him back again. Here we go. Hold on a second. Stand by for radio broadcasting history here right now.
Question: does that work in jail? Like, if it goes to voicemail, like, do you get another call, or that was your only call?
I don't know. Somebody call us up and tell us. I've never been to jail. That was a setup, wasn't it? You were trying to see if I said no. They actually. Hold on. I don't think your dad's answering.
He might be at work.
I was going to say.
I think your dad
But
is.
he usually answers at work.
Really? What kind of work does your dad do?
He works at the Ford plant.
Oh, okay, so he's building cars. He's doing fun, cool things that help
Fun
us.
stuff. Yeah. Yeah.
All right, Amanda. He's not answering.
sleeper. So I can't.
Is that him? Wait, is that him or is
If
that
you
him?
leave a name, brief message, and a number, I get
Here,
back to you.
let me
as soon as
leave
I
a
can.
message for him, Amanda. I'm going to leave a message for him. Ready? Hey, is this Amanda's number? Amanda. Yeah, I met you last night out at the bar in Royal Oak. Just wanted to tell you that I really love you, and man, you got the greatest lips I have ever in my life kissed. And I'm hoping that you call me back. You said that we're going to get together this weekend and do some fun things like, walk barefoot in your dad's house on his carpet in the living room. I don't know what to say. Bye. We'll take care. All right. Have a great day, Amanda. We'll see you. I couldn't come up with anything funny. Danielle. What's up, Danielle?
Hi.
What's
so
going-
my husband went to jail, and he swore he was calling me when he showed back up a day later, and he was calling the wrong number by 1 digit.
Really?
To be him.
So what happens then? Kev was talking about that. You don't get a redo on that?
I mean, he redoed. He called about 20 times, he said. But I'm like, you know what my voicemail sounds like, so how did you not realize that was not my message?
He was drunk and disorderly.
Yeah, he's like, I was in a state of panic. So his boss came and got him from jail and dropped him off at home. And he's like, I was calling you. And I'm like, no, you weren't. I have 0 missed calls.
That is funny. By the way, that is spectacular. What was he in jail for, though? We all have to know.
Drunk stuff.
Aw.
Drunk stuff.
Well-
Well, it wasn't the first time. Probably not the last.
Oh,
They know
man.
your number now.
Be part of the show. 844-MOJO Live. 844-665-6548. This is Mojo in the Morning.
All right. It is Mojo in the morning. I'm not ready for football. The Lions.
Why not?
The Lions are kicking off their season tonight. I just don't feel like 90 degrees with 100%, feels and stuff like that makes me feel like I want football, even though it is Lions football. Like I'm, excited for the Lions, but give it a little bit of time. It feels like, it just ended, know?
Well, we do have a little bit of time. It's just the Hall of Fame game. Like you mentioned, not all of our starters will be playing, but it's the same time every year. I'm excited, man. Today will be the first Thursday that we'll have football, and it'll continue until February. So lock in.
Do you really think, and I don't know, I don't want to sound like a downer. Do you really think the Lions are going to have as good a season as they had last year?
I don't think we'll have as good of a regular season as we had last year, but I think we'll go further in the playoffs, and hopefully what we all want is a Super Bowl victory.
Yeah.
When it's all
God,
said
I
and
hope
done.
so.
According to the logo, we're going to be there.
Let's go.
Honestly,
Super Bowl.
I would give up the fact that, what did they lose? Only 2 games in the regular season last year or something like that?
Yeah, 14-2, I think.
Yeah, I think so. Something like that. Yeah. I would give up that great of a run during the season, even though it felt so good.
Yeah.
I mean, for the fact that they do go a little bit further. Like I do want to see what happened to them, not last year, but the year before happened, where they're a half away from getting to a Super Bowl game.
Yeah.
You know?
We don't need home court or home field advantage, although it'll be nice. I don't need NFC championship and confetti. Like, all that's okay. All that looks good is for show. The only win that matters is the last win of the season.
Yeah.
And that's the Super Bowl.
Have you guys noticed this? And, Shannon, I don't know if you paid attention to this. I know Kev and I have talked a little bit about this. Have you guys heard about all these players that are getting in trouble for gambling on sports?
Yeah, what is happening?
It's crazy, and it's all
It's known
sports.
that you are not allowed to do that. So why are you doing that?
So all these lately it's baseball players, but there were a bunch of basketball players that were getting in trouble for this, including a Detroit Pistons player, a guy that I thought the Pistons were going to re-sign, and it seemed like they were all set to until this story broke. But Malik Beasley, there's allegations about him gambling on games. And then in baseball, there's a ton of these baseball players for the Cleveland Indians that have actually 2 of them that got suspended, but there's a couple that they're investigating that are betting on what is called prop bets. Like one of their pitchers that they just recently suspended, the guy was betting on, there was an excessive amount, I guess, of bets on him throwing a ball his first pitch. And a lot of people saw it from one particular app that it was going through, and then they went back and looked at the app, and it was his number.
So he's betting on himself?
He was betting on himself.
He made it happen.
And the pitch that he threw was so out of it was a wild pitch, the first pitch that he won his bet on.
It was obvious.
Yeah.
You're a dummy. You risk your entire career.
Oh, come on, man.
But why are these? But here's the thing I don't understand. Why are these guys not to think that they're going to get in trouble for this and they're going to be known? And then I saw this story yesterday. Former NBA player Gilbert Arenas, they're saying right now is in trouble. They say he was working with the mob on poker games.
Yeah, the Israeli mob or something like that. But he bonded himself out. So he's out now. And he tweeted and said something like, that doesn't have anything to do with me. I just rented the house or something to that effect. Like,
But he
he's not
threw
part of it.
he threw a Gilbert Arenas poker game. That was what it was called. It was a poker tournament.
I have dirty about him, by the
For real?
way.
Yeah.
Oh, God,
How many
yeah.
people throw poker games? You know what I mean? Like,
I don't know.
it can't be that big of a deal.
Yeah, it's crazy. I can't believe how many and this is something that's big with gambling. I cannot believe how many girls that I've had conversations with, women that I've had conversations with, that have been recently telling me that their relationships are struggling because their guy does nothing but gamble all the time.
That would drive me crazy. Yeah.
Are there any listeners that's man is so addicted to his gambling app that it's gotten to a point where he'd rather do that than do you? 844 Mojo Live, 844-665-6548. I talked to a girl just recently. I think she is ending her relationship or talked about ending her relationship. And she was telling Chelsea and I, we saw her out, and she was telling us that he'd always be on his phone gambling, and she didn't know what he was doing, and then found out that this guy was nonstop just spending a bunch of money doing a bunch of gambling. And she got to a point where she just said it became him not wanting to do anything because he was gambling so much.
And the tougher thing is, like, you can tell during the winter months is probably harder because that's when football is back. That's when basketball is back. That's when all of the sports, hockey and even baseball in late October, all of the sports are back at one time. And I've heard stories and seen situations where you can see people's moods change. Like, you know not to mess with a certain somebody if they're feeling a type of way on a Sunday afternoon because the parlay didn't hit.
Yeah.
That I would not want to be in a relationship where that was the case.
What up, Lainey?
Hey, so it's not the same exact thing about relationships, but everybody at my certain job, talking like every single person, we're all servers, and just while everybody's on a break or outside smoking, they're all just gambling on FanDuel for sports. Like, every single person is just spending every dime that they make.
Male or female? Or both?
Both.
Really?
It's both.
Really? So
It's literally like they're all just spending every dime that they make betting to win more money for like sports bets.
So here's the question. If I'm sitting at my table waiting for my meal to come out or a refill on my drink, I know that you guys are in the back by the dumpster there putting a little wager on the Lions.
Yes, literally, it's insane. I don't care if it's football, baseball, they're all just outside betting.
That's unreal. Wow. Katie, what's happening? It's Mojo in the Morning.
Yes, I was calling about the gambling problem. So my husband, I noticed he was being a little awkward and on his phone a lot more and a little more secretive. And I had gotten a little bit of inheritance from my father. And then I went to go spend something one day, and behold, that my husband had gambled thousands and thousands away.
Really? Wow. How much
And,
inheritance are we talking about?
It was a larger amount from some property that was sold from Texas, from where I'm from. And, I was saving because we were going to buy another house, and that's what we had. And then my kids needed something, so I wanted to do it. He gave me the runaround over and over about where, I put it here. I had to put it here. Had me looking crazy looking for it over and over and over. And then, finally I was like, where is it at? And then I started thinking, he was like, then he tried to put it on me, and he was like, no, I gambled it.
Man.
Oh,
and I was like, are you serious? And I mean, we're talking about over thousands of dollars.
You know what's
in a small amount of period.
What's amazing is that it would be depressing that he was spending his own money on that, let alone he's spending the money that you inherited from your loved one. Selena, what's up? It's Mojo in the Morning. Hi.
Hi.
Hey, what's going on?
So I dated a guy, or talked to him, that he would pick up shifts from work because we worked at the same place, and he would gamble it all the way. Like, he would sit on the shift and just gamble all of his money, and then we would hang out, and he's like, hey, can you pay for dinner? Can you pay for this?
Wow. So this is the kind of guy you're dating, is a guy that's picking up.
Not anymore.
Yeah, I was going to say. That's crazy. It's wild. I wonder if there are guys that spend more time gambling than they do dating. Like, if that's their thing. Like, if they're out on apps.
You get your screen time notification on Sunday, and it's,
Can I ask the guys on the show this question? because I don't know. I mean, I don't know. Maybe the women on the show do it too, but I just didn't assume. But Kevin and Zach, do you guys gamble? Because we never talk about it. I don't at all.
I'm not big. If
I do a little bit during football season, but that's it. I'm kind of controlled.
Same. I mean, legally, I can't do it for like basketball or college sports, I don't think. But football is the only thing I do. I'm terrible at it. I lose a lot more than I win. And for those reasons, I'm out.
Hold on a second. I'm looking at the video camera right now. I'm looking at the video camera right now. Zach's not even paying attention to our show right now. What is he on? He's on DraftKings. Look at that. He's on the DraftKings app.
What is he betting on?
I don't know.
Is it Junior Olympics?
I think so.
You can bet on that.
The spelling bee? What does he got going on? What is it?
The possum racing?
Zach. He's not even paying attention.
I hope he wins. Whatever he's doing.
I think the guys, our boss needs to. Zach, somebody go. Bianca, can you go grab Zach? This is what he does when the podcasts don't get up fast enough.
Bianca's running down there right now.
Yeah. Hold on. Bianca, get him. Initial A, are you there?
Yes.
Oh, here comes Zach.
You're messing with me.
Huh?
You're messing with me.
What are you doing? Why
I
were
was
you in there
talking to you
gambling?
the whole time.
I didn't hear you.
Are you serious?
No.
Oh, I meant
I
to.
could see you on camera doing. What were you betting on?
MMA and horse racing.
Horse racing?
Yeah.
That's very random for you.
Hold on, Initial A. I gotta yell at Zach for 1 second.
Jolly Ranchers in Lane 3.
MMA during the show?
Yeah.
Why are you gambling during the show?
Sometimes it's a little fun, you know?
The look of guilt on your face.
Well, I didn't do anything.
What's up, A? How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. What's going on?
So I had the same issue. Just my husband was spending money on a game, and it was to the point where he wouldn't do anything with us, with the family, and would just be on his phone nonstop.
Yeah. And he was. And was he winning?
He wasn't playing to win. He was just spending money. It was at the point where it was over 20 grand.
Oh my God!
That's
Wow.
a problem.
So.
And he didn't stop until I gave him divorce papers.
Wow.
That's when he woke up.
Yeah. Did you guys follow through and do the divorce, or did you pull it back?
We did not.
Wow. So it actually woke him up a little bit.
It did.
Yeah, that's wild. And
And it was terrible because we fought for 2 years about this game.
And you have little kids that he wasn't spending time with too?
Yes.
Oh my God, that's sad.
Sad.
That is really, really sad. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Let me ask you this question. Do I have to give Zach divorce papers?
Lions coach Dan Campbell. Do you think about Mojo in the morning a lot?
All I think about, man.
We hear you, Dan. We appreciate you listening to the show.
That's all I can think about is you guys and how I set you up for the best possible advantage I can give you to have a season. I swear to you, man.
Thank you, Dan. We just want to make sure you're not the same old Lions after all this is done.
I just need you to trust me. That's all.
Okay? We trust you.
Please.
After hearing today's show, Coach Campbell, do you have any advice for the show?
Let's be better tomorrow.
Love that guy. Perfect. All right, Lil Wayne tickets. 844 Mojo Live. Win tickets to go see Lil Wayne in Detroit. Before he goes to the iHeartRadio Music Festival in September, he's going to be in Detroit. And we got a chance for you to go see him. 844 Mojo Live. 844-665-6548. 95th caller.
Mojo in the mornings, Dirty on the 30.
Shannon with the Dirty. What's going on, Shan?
So American Eagle is standing by its latest ad campaign starring Euphoria star Sydney Sweeney, even as it stirs up all sorts of controversy online. We've been talking about this for the past couple of days. Critics on TikTok and elsewhere accused the ad of pushing a message that favors white beauty standards, especially with its focus on Sydney's blonde hair and blue eyes, some calling it Nazi-coded, Nazi propaganda. But according to some new surveys, 72% of American Eagle customers actually love the ad and will continue to or start shopping at American Eagle. It really didn't do anything.
They think
Just a lot of noise.
Did they ask yesterday? I thought I saw that there was a story that was out that they asked, somebody asked in the press conference that they had with Trump about it. and they asked Trump about it.
Oh, I didn't see
And he
it.
actually knew who Sydney Sweeney was, which I was kind of surprised by.
I mean,
Well, then check that. But he was kind of
I
like,
haven't seen
you know, supportive and thought that they were reading deep and it was too much woke culture trying to go after it.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Did this story earlier this morning, but worth doing it again after facing a whole lot of backlash on the tour that he was just on, his Forget Tomorrow tour. Justin Timberlake now allegedly believes his future, his career lies with NSYNC. And if you missed the dirty about this tour, I mean, fans called his performances lazy. He wasn't even singing half the time. He was letting the crowd sing for him. People were walking out mid-show. Ticket prices were being slashed because they weren't just selling. It was a big old mess. And so these disappointing fan reactions have allegedly made Justin realize that audiences want all of the guys, not just him solo. So his plans for the foreseeable future, he's going to rest, maybe film a few things here and there, and then regroup with JC, Lance, Joey, and Chris, either for a tour or for a Vegas-style residency. Kind of in the same vein of what the Backstreet Boys have done recently with their little mini residency at the Sphere.
Now,
Las
while that
Vegas.
may be true that people would like to see NSYNC, that's not the reason they pissed at you, Justin Timberlake. They
I
they
agree
want
with
you
you.
to show up
Yeah,
and give them a
and actually
show.
perform.
Right.
Yeah, I agree with you. Former NBA star Gilbert Arenas was arrested yesterday along with 5 other people, including a suspected member of an Israeli organized crime group. And he was arrested on suspicion of hosting illegal high-stakes poker games at the LA mansion that he owns. All 6 defendants charged with 1 count of conspiracy to operate an illegal gambling business. If convicted, they would face a max sentence of 5 years in federal prison. He did plead not guilty. He was released yesterday after paying a $50,000 bond.
You better not. Can't hold me, baby. You can't hold me.
That was him. What did he sound like? He was
him.
out of breath or something?
He was walking down the stairs.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Ed Sheeran dropping a little teaser of some new music on TikTok yesterday.
They will all be dead between now and then. I never want to see you again. I used to love you.
It's sketchy. Maybe something we'll hear, or you will hear, if
see.
you win tickets to the iHeartRadio Music Festival.
Hi, I'm Ed Sheeran with Mojo in the Morning.
Shout out Ed, man.
And over the past year or two, cosmetic surgeons have noticed a huge surge in clients asking for fixes to what has been dubbed Ozempic face, this hollowed out, aged appearance caused by rapid weight loss from drugs like Ozempic, Wegovy, Mounjaro, Zepbound. People are losing facial fat faster than the skin can bounce back, leading to saggy skin
The
and
example
wrinkles,
always
just like a deflated look.
Is which Kardashian's ex, the one guy?
Oh, Scott Disick.
Scott Disick looks.
He looked real.
crazy.
Yeah, he looks
like a
real bad.
skeleton.
So, cosmetic surgeons and med spas are seeing an influx in patients wanting fillers, skin tightening treatments, facelifts, fat grafting, neck lift, eyelid surgeries, especially for people over 40.
Eyelids?
Yeah, like
You
those.
can get your eyelids done?
Well,
Yeah,
a lot of people are
absolutely.
getting. That's actually
What?
a very popular
That's hugely
surgery right now,
popular.
where the eyelids are
They droop.
folding over and drooping, so you
Well,
get
that
like
happens with age too.
Yeah, it does.
Mr.
Yeah.
Potato Head out here.
Yeah. Wait till you get old.
I'm never getting
You're
my
gonna-
eyelids
This is a
done. That's
When you
big
get old,
insane.
thing.
Kevin's-
That's insane,
med
bro.
spas are packed.
Your eyelids, y'all? For
Ke-
real. Where do we draw the
Kevin,
line?
We got
I
to.
actually know a ton of people who have just had that done or are getting it done.
Shannon, you got to tell these people no.
First comes
It's a popular
Pilates,
surgery.
next comes eyelid surgery.
be
You
damned.
watch, it's happening to
Left
you.
surgery. Yeah. All right, for all of today's ready to catch up by checking out the podcast, just search Mojo in the Morning in the free iHeartRadio app.
War of the Roses coming up here in seconds. We'll grab a winner too next. Don't go anywhere.
Miss something in the dirty on the 30? Listen on our podcast now at mojointhemorning.com.
Get tickets for The Bad Guys 2 in theaters Friday.
Channel 955. It's Mojo in the Morning's Motor City Traffic.
844, 63. Still some rain coming down. We are going to see scattered showers and storms through about lunchtime, turning partly cloudy, a high of 75 today. The roads have been a mess all morning with this closure, especially of 696 eastbound, closed between Cousins and 11 Mile because of an accident involving a jackknife semi-truck that ended up on the barrier wall, also causing a hazmat situation with oil and gas all over the road. So that area closed. Traffic is stopped from 75 I-75. Expect several hours before that has been reopened. This is also affecting traffic westbound 696 between 11 Mile and DeQuinder. 3 lanes are closed there. The 75 southbound off-ramp, to eastbound 696 is also closed because of this. Westbound Ecorse Road closed for flooding between Beach Daily and 94. Inkster closed both directions between Wick and Ecorse Road for some flooding. A double lane closure causing a huge delay. 75 southbound between Front Street and Otter Creek Road. You've got an accident blocking the right shoulder. 75 southbound after Outer Drive. Same thing. 75 southbound after 12 Mile. And about a 10-minute delay. 94 westbound between Kazoo and Van Dyke. That's your Channel 955 traffic on Mojo in the Morning.
Channel 955. An iHeart radio station.
This report is sponsored by Wendy's. Score a Wendy's sausage, egg, and cheese, bacon, egg, and cheese, or honey buddy biscuit for just $1. Pick just one or pick all 3. For just $1 each, you literally can't go wrong. Limited time only. Price and participation may vary. Limit 5 qualifying items per transaction. Not valid in a combo while supplies last.
Let me tell you, when you get into an accident, and you saw that accident that was on the 696 today, where you go if you get injured or if you or your family members are right now faced with trying to pick up your lives, you go to David Femininio. David Femininio is the personal injury attorney that will help you get back up on your feet. Slip and fall, maybe injured at work, don't know where to turn. Call David Femininio. You know, he takes your call when you call him. And when you go to getdavidgetpaid.com, you know that you're going to get the personal touch, especially because you're a Mojo in the Morning listener. David Femininio, 855-65-CRASH. That's 855-65-CRASH or getdavidgetpaid.com.
This Friday, Justice has a new daddy.
Says you served 20 years for man's laughter. You mean manslaughter? Must have been quite the joke.
Liam Neeson.
Surprised to see me? Me too.
The Naked Gun. Friday. Rated PG-13.
It's back. The Lions Super Sale at Gardner White. Score big savings with huge markdowns store-wide. Sofas, sectionals, mattresses, and more. Everything's included. And if the Lions win it all, get your money back. That's right. Buy now, and if the Lions go all the way, you don't pay a dime. Preseason starts now. Don't wait. Only at Gardner White. Go Lions!
Summer is here, and BetMGM Casino is bringing you the hottest online casino experience. Heat things up with a 100% deposit match up to $1,000 plus $25 on the house using bonus code WKQIFM at sign up. Play your favorite games like blackjack and roulette with a live dealer, or check out our exclusive slots like MGM Grand Millions and the Wizard of Oz. The thrills of BetMGM Casino are always available right from the palm of your hand. Download the BetMGM Casino app today and get a piece of the action. BetMGM and GameSense remind you to play responsibly and offer resources to help you make appropriate choices. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER for confidential help. Must be 21 plus, Michigan only. Please gamble responsibly. Visit BetMGM.com for terms and conditions. All promotions are subject to qualification and eligibility requirements. Rewards issued as non-withdrawable site credit bonus bets unless otherwise provided in the applicable terms. Rewards subject to expiry.
We've got big news for the 734. We all love new, right? A new house, a new car, a new phone, and of course, a new store. There's a brand new AT&T store on South Main Street in Chelsea. That means you just got even more of what we need to stay connected. A new store in the 734 means now we have even more ways to bring us together. So, whether you need a new device, a new charger, or the very best deals on every smartphone, AT&T's got you covered. Because bringing people together is what AT&T does. Whether you're meeting the fam for a barbecue or analyzing the next game with your friends who think they know better than the coach, or even going to your favorite concert with all of your friends. Come join Zach this Friday from 4 to 6 p.m. at 1620 South Main Street, Suite B in Chelsea, Michigan, and walk away feeling connected in even more ways than ever before. Because AT&T knows, connecting changes everything. Visit your local store for more information. Offers vary by device. Restrictions may apply.
This hour is sponsored by Sam Bernstein Law.
Injured? Everyone knows Call Sam will fight and win for you. Get the Bernstein advantage.
DQ presents how to make a blizzard treat even sweeter.
Just get a blizzard treat on Miracle Treat Day, July 31st, and help support kids like me, Ari.
On Miracle Treat Day, $1 or more of each Blizzard treat sold at participating locations benefits your local children's hospital. So treat yourself in the most meaningful way and support local kids like me on Miracle Treat Day at DQ, Thursday, July 31st. DQ, happy tastes good.
Popsicles, sprinklers, a cool breeze. Talk about refreshing. You know what else is refreshing this summer? A brand new phone with Verizon. Yep, get a new phone on any plan with Select Phone Trade-In and My Plan. And lock down a low price for 3 years on any plan with My Plan. This is a deal for everyone, whether you're a new or existing customer. Swing by Verizon today for our best phone deals. 3-year price guarantee applies to then current base monthly rate only. Additional terms and conditions apply for all offers.
Attorney Advertisement, Michigan. Attorney Siegel Law Firm. Paid actor dramatization. Top dog does not mean we are the best. No guarantees of success.
You see what they doing to Top Dog? They trying to get him out of here. He made America's most wanted. It was a picture of a dog. Me and Top Dog sitting back laughing about it. Like, remember how it started? Remember the first person you bit? Remember what happened? We was in court. They was fighting you. They ain't want to give you the money. So you said, give it to me or else I'ma bite you. Or else, they ain't believe you. You bit him. The whole court was mortified. You bit him. Client was happy, doing the happy dance. Got a lot of money. He was doing the dance. Now look at you. America's most wanted. You're the dog everybody call. If they get into an accident, any accident, Top Dog Law.
Citizens, since we each upgraded to Xfinity in our homes, the Wi-Fi has been booming. It's fair to say our town has officially become a boomtown.
Mayor, will I be able to drop into multiplayer gaming battles with low lag?
The lag won't be an issue, but your questionable skills may be.
And what if I have hundreds of devices on the Wi-Fi? Purely hypothetical.
Seems like a lot, but sure, hundreds of devices all booming together with the Xfinity Gateway. Yes, friends and neighbors, with Xfinity, the Wi-Fi is booming.
The Wi-Fi isn't the only thing that's booming. Now get the most reliable Wi-Fi and our best-in-class equipment for one consistent price for 5 years guaranteed. All in. Plus, get unlimited data included and no annual contract. All with the 5-year price guarantee from Xfinity. Visit Xfinity.com, call 1-800-XFINITY, or visit a store today. Restrictions apply. Not available in all areas. New residential customers only. Select plans only. Xfinity Gateway with X-Fi Complete required for unlimited data except in certain areas. Most reliable Wi-Fi based on Open Signal Awards USA. Fixed Broadband Experience Report, August 2024. Actual speeds vary.
After an accident, there are two types of people. Those who got the Bernstein advantage and those who wish they did.
More Mojo in seconds.
Hey, Lucido Fine Jewelry can cure any kind of issue that you have in your life, especially a little argument with your spouse when you get caught cheating on the War of the Roses. Lucido Fine Jewelry, the best jeweler in town. Go to lucidojewelry.com.
This report is sponsored by Vibe Credit Union.
Scattered showers early on today, otherwise cloudy and a high of 74. Kicking off the weekend tomorrow with tons of sunshine and temps staying in the mid-70s.
What's the vibe at Vibe Credit Union? Opening a new branch right in your community at Metro Parkway and DeQuinder, across from Target and Lowe's. Vibe Credit Union, elevating community, creating opportunity. Visit vibecreditunion.com to learn more.
This hour of Mojo in the Morning is powered by David Femininio. GetDavidGetPaid.com.
Summer is here, and iHeartRadio's got your vibes covered.
Dive into summer hits commercial-free on Songs of the Summer Radio. Hit play on summer playlists for road trips to pool days like Summer Party. And yeah, podcasts so good, you can zone out in the shade.
Just open the free iHeartRadio app and find your next summer preset now.
Live from the Planet Fitness Studios. Planet Fitness, we're all strong on this planet.
This hour on Channel 955, powered by Michigan Auto Law. Auto accident attorneys. Visit autolaw.com.
That's autolaw.com.
You and your new man are so happy, which is why he's DMing his ex-girlfriend behind your back. Another War of the Roses is after 9 on Mojo in the Morning.
Boy, that's a perfect tease for this War of the Roses coming up here in a little bit. Guy busted by the T app coming up here in just a little bit, and then busted by the Mojo in the Morning show with girls calling him out for DMing with them while he's in a relationship. In just a couple of minutes, you'll hear a War of the Roses that's done in a totally different way. So stick around for that. That's happening in like less than 5 minutes. It's Mojo in the Morning. Amira is our winner of Lil Wayne tickets. Congratulations to Amira. How are you?
Thank you so much. I'm so excited. Oh my God.
Get to see Lil Wayne.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. I'm so excited. Oh, sorry.
Is it Amira from Dearborn Heights? Is that where you are from?
Yes. Yes, that is exactly my name, and that is where I am from.
We appreciate you listening and love that you're listening. What time do you start your morning with Mojo in the morning?
Honestly, whenever I'm heading off to work, so usually around 7:40, and then I'm just listening until I get here.
I like it. Well, then you missed War of the Roses. You got to stick around because we got it for you in just a couple of minutes, okay?
Okay, for sure.
All right, hold on 1 second. Have a great time at Lil Wayne.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. All right, it is Mojo in the Morning. Phone number 844-MOJO Live. The text is 95500 to get in touch with us. So we were having the discussion before the show about this next topic, and Shannon was telling a story about a particular couple, guy specifically, and I'm going to have you tell the story on the air, and then I want to see what listeners' feelings are about this.
A girl that I know introduced me to her husband recently for the first time. I've known her not well. We see each other very infrequently, but over the past couple of years, I've come into contact with her a couple of times. I've known about her husband. She's obviously shared stories, and I follow them on social media and stuff, but I've never actually met him until recently. Met him for the first time, and I mean this when I say this, the nicest, most personable guy in the whole entire world. Just really enjoyed my conversation with him. But the whole time I'm talking to him, I'm going, I think he's gay. Like, I was so confused. And
What was it?
That is being judgy.
Yeah.
And I know I shouldn't be, but I couldn't help but think, I feel like he doesn't like her. I don't know.
He might be gay.
Wait, what was it that made you you think that?
The stuff that he was talking about, the way that he was talking, mannerisms, just a lot of things.
Really?
And I was trying not to think about it the whole time that I was talking to him, but...
Were you talking to me?
I was.
You know what's funny is I was saying to you this morning before the show, I was telling you that I know a few couples where we know and we are acquaintances and friends and stuff, that Chelsea and I will go, it just feels like interesting. Like, you know what I mean?
My eyebrow was right.
And then here's where the gaydar comes into play. Because I have the worst.
Okay.
I can't figure it out.
I will say that too.
It's horrible.
I
Mine's
have the
bad.
worst gaydar.
Our gay son will then say, he's gay. And I'm like, how do you know he's gay? And he's like, he can just sense it right away.
Right.
And so in one particular couple, he kind of said that. But they're still married to each other. You know what I mean? So,
man, some people, they get married and they ain't always in love.
Yeah.
So it's a possibility.
It's funny because
and that's
how old
fine.
are these guys?
Mm-hmm.
I would say
probably late 40s.
Late 40s.
Okay. So that's
late 40s, I would say.
I see that I think that you see that in like people who are like maybe in their 40s or so or 50s, like that generation, only because there wasn't gay marriage like when they were younger.
Yeah.
And I think that there's a lot of people I think that want to have kids and their families want them to have kids. And then I think that what ends up happening is that they kind of hide a little bit of their, being gay in the closet. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then eventually I think it comes out. I really do.
Yeah.
Or they just get
I hope
tired
it
of
comes out.
You hope so. Or they just get tired of hiding, or their family has expressed, dismay.
Which that is so incredibly sad to me.
It's tragic.
But this was it caught me off guard because I had heard about him. I've seen pictures of him.
Yeah.
And then when I started talking, I thought,
I feel like I know a lady with a gay husband. But what do you say? They not my friends or nothing. I just see them out sometimes.
Yeah.
I'll be like, your husband gay. I don't know how you don't know it.
You don't say that to her, though.
No, I say it in my head.
Yeah.
Or I say it to the people I'm with, like, look at her with her gay husband.
Do you...
Sorry. Why I'm laughing.
I just want people, I really just want people to, like, live their life. You know what I mean?
And I agree with you.
Like, be happy, bro.
But I know that in some situations that's more difficult than just,
absolutely.
being able to live their life.
Do the wives of guys that eventually came out, do they like say, "Oh yeah, I knew all along. I just didn't want to say anything to anybody, and I was just kind of happy and comfortable."
Do you think they knew? They know all the time, or some of them in denial, or some of them just completely unaware?
I don't know.
I don't know how you could.
I think you have to know.
Do you feel like it's harder for a man to, I guess, pretend not to be gay than a woman in a relationship with a guy?
You know what? Honestly, I think that it's got to be tough for both. But I think that women who are gay cover it up sometimes way better than guys. They just happen to be like the more masculine maybe in the relationship, or the more domineering in the relationship sometimes.
Because we always talk about the guys being gay in the marriage. I would love to hear from like a lady who's like truly lesbian at the core.
I actually know somebody who was married and had kids, and then she is now divorced and with a female.
Was she always
and she's
into
very,
females?
very happy. I don't know. I don't know her well enough to know the answer to that. But
Did you ever catch her looking at your booty?
No.
Did you ever suspect?
I haven't.
Did you ever think that?
No,
or
I
was
really
it a
didn't.
Surprise to you?
Yeah, it was a surprise.
Yeah, I'm always surprised more by the women.
That's what I'm saying.
It becomes a shocker to me. Osvaldo is on the phone with us right now. Did I say that right, or do I sound like I'm an idiot for saying it like that?
No, you said it all right.
What's going on?
Said, all right.
wait a second. Is this Osvaldo or is this Michael Jackson? What's going on?
I'm doing all right. How about you guys?
Good.
What's up, man?
What do you want to say?
Well, first of all, first time, long time.
I don't even know what to say.
Osvaldo.
Osvaldo's on the phone.
Yeah. I was just on here to say that I agree with Shannon. Like, sometimes it's so many signs, like, you can't even ignore. Like, you want to ignore him, but, like, man, like, they just make it so hard to not make that impression about them.
Do you have friends that you're talking about, or what are you talking about?
No, I have people that I know that are, and people that I've, in the past, that I've, like, made that impression, and then they end up being it.
Okay. And are they in relationships with, in heterosexual relationships, and they're just kind of going along with it?
Well, there's this one, I won't say names, but particular, that I feel is heterosexual, but hasn't said.
Yeah.
And it's just, like, you can tell, but you can never say it because it's always like their thing to say, you know?
Yeah. Are we talking about ourselves, Osvaldo? I don't know what this
No.
I'm like thinking to myself, he's talking hypothetically. I know somebody. His name is Osvaldo.
Right. That's why he ain't care how you said his name, because it's made up.
Right. I'm thinking to myself, come on.
His real name,
Come
Derek.
on. By the way, it's Texter 248 says it's called a lavender marriage. I've heard that before. I've heard that term before. Sarah, what's up?
Hey. Hi, people.
Hi.
Love your show.
Aww.
So,
We love you too.
Thanks. So we have really close friends who have children that got married, and they were high school sweethearts, and they were together for about 11 years in total, marriage and pre-marriage, and they got married. They had a 100,000 plus wedding. And then, like, 3 years after, no, I'm going to say 6. It was 6 years. They got divorced because first she came out and was lesbian. And then a year later, he posted on his Facebook the gay pride frame. And now they are both in gay relationships.
See, I like that. I actually think that that's actually nice.
Because do you think
I like they ended up having kids together. I think that that's nice that they do it that way.
They did not have kids together. They
They
had
didn't.
kids
Okay.
with their significant others outside after.
Oh, they had kids.
So we
The reason why-
definitely think that they were not. I mean, I think that they were trying to deny it, and then just couldn't.
That's
So-
very rare that you would ever see a situation like that where you see a gay man and a gay woman get together and marry, and then eventually they both come out as being gay. You know
I
what
think
I mean?
that's how they do it.
No, I think it's usually one of them is shocked by it.
No, I've heard both. Using
Really?
each other
I've
as
never.
using each other as because
That's a lavender marriage.
That's a lavender marriage?
Yeah, that's what I just looked at the definition.
Okay.
You know, they're not.
It's an agreement that they were both concealing.
I like that more than somebody's heart getting broken and then it turns into bitterness and sadness and I've been duped, or lied to. River, what's up, River?
Hey, first time caller.
Hey, River's on the phone.
What's happening?
This is the thing that I had to weigh in on. So I am a bisexual individual and we exist. And so it's not saying that obviously it doesn't happen where people get into marriages and realize that, oh, I'm not attracted to this gender at all.
Yeah.
But also you could just be picking up on, the gay half of somebody.
The gay half. Everybody's got a half, you're saying.
Well, not everybody, but anybody who says sexuality is a choice, maybe it's a choice for them.
Hey, quick question for you, River, on this.
Yeah.
I've heard this argument before, that it's something where a woman can be bisexual, but a guy cannot be bisexual.
That is scientifically inaccurate. I'm also a psychologist who studies this, so that is absolutely no supporting evidence for that.
So the reason why I've heard that before is because, and I've heard it from my gay guy friends. I have a gay guy friend that always says, once you actually have the act, then you realize that, where women are in bisexual relationships. They may, test out or dabble in both. And then once the guy has it, it's like, no, he's gay. I've heard that from
Maybe that's just like a societal.
Well, that's his belief as a gay man.
Standpoint, but yeah.
Quick question.
Society thing.
Quick question for you though. Should you say it? Should you tell the person that you're in a relationship right away? Because I think that if you get married to somebody, if you marry somebody and then all of a sudden halfway through the marriage you go cheat at all, no matter if the person's male or female, you go cheat at all. That's hurtful. Or you go into other things. But if you go out and then have a full undercover type of a life, I think that's got to be even more hurtful.
Well, cheating is cheating. It doesn't really matter who it's with. Nobody should be doing that to anybody. That is not okay. And I'm wondering why some people don't figure out that they're attracted to the same sex right away. That because society says it's wrong or whatever, they don't figure it out. And so maybe as soon as they figure it out, they tell their spouse, hey, I'm kind of attracted to these people, but I'm still monogamous with you. So I'm not going to cheat or whatever.
Yeah.
Just something to know. But if you're married to somebody, I would hope that was a part of your life. If you knew about it, you would be willing to share with them. We should be marrying people we're open with.
Yeah.
How many times do we ever see a woman who is gay and attracted to women and then gets married to another woman but leaves the woman for a man? Does that ever happen? Or vice versa, two gay men together.
Yeah. I've never heard of that.
And they're happily together, and then all of a sudden they cheat with a woman. That's got to be very. I want to see that. That's equal.
You want to see that?
I think we need to see that.
That's probably.
I want equal opportunity for everybody. I want to see that.
You know what, Mojo? I think you're right that once that kind of thing starts happening, we have reached a level of equality that nobody is assumed to be straight. Great.
Then people will understand it. Quick question for you: do you think, because all of us in this studio call ourselves straight, do you think that that's all true, or do you think any of us are actually maybe bi and we're just hiding it? And if so, who do you think is most bi?
I think that sexuality is a very personal journey, so I'm not putting labels on anybody.
Listen,
If Mojo was an Olympian, he'd be a pole vaulter. I tell you that much.
What's wrong with?
Come on.
Well,
have fun with us.
It's all in the title.
Have fun with it.
Wife. You got a lucky wife. All right.
Do you know how many women in Detroit, Grand Rapids, and Toledo are praying that you would say that Shannon is in the closet as a bisexual woman?
If Shannon wants to figure that out about herself, she can.
Come on, Shannon.
Do you want to help her, River? Say that current's going both ways.
She starts giggling on that one.
WKQI Detroit. WSNX Mesquite and Grand Rapids. WVQ
KTS Toledo. 3 great stations, 1 stupid show. This is Mojo in the Morning, live.
And by the way, I'm standing on this right now. I'm standing on a platform right now to say this. That Chris Lee dad is definitely not gay.
Oh.
There is no way he's gay.
Oh, my gosh. He's
Okay. You say so.
God, you just reminded me I have a clip about them in the dirty.
That guy is not, there's no
Bro,
way.
Yeah.
First time I seen that show, I was like, they married?
Yeah.
To each other?
Yeah.
Ain't no way.
All right, War of the Roses.
Catching cheaters and proud of it.
Ow, I'm sorry.
It's your home for War of the Roses on Mojo in the Morning.
Alexis.
Hi.
Hey, why do you think that your boyfriend is cheating on you?
So my friend sent me that she saw my boyfriend on the T app.
The T app is the app where girls go and just talk smack or talk crap about guys that they've dated.
Yeah, it's like exposing, if they're cheaters or if they're like, what's the tea on these guys.
Yeah.
And she said that like a lot of girls were saying that he's always sliding their DMs, that he's really flirty. And it was like multiple times, multiple people were saying this about my boyfriend.
Is it true?
Yeah, it is true because I saw him in some girls' DMs.
He was, flirting back and forth with her?
It was weird. It was like this girl, Kelsey, and it was just her phone number. But it kind of looked like all the messages had been deleted.
Except for her phone number was there.
Yeah.
So did you see him flirting back and forth, or you just saw a phone number?
I just saw a phone number, but it just looked so sus. It looked like there had been conversation, but it had been deleted.
Did you see any other things going on between him and any other girls?
I saw some DMs with a couple other girls, and I made him show me, and it's all, innocent enough.
So you made him show you, but yet you still saw one that had a girl's phone number in it?
Yeah.
We are going to do something a little bit different because we have that girl's number and we have that girl's name. We were thinking about doing one of the calls that we do where we'll have Bianca from the show call him up, try to be this girl, and see if he falls for the fact that some girl that he's hitting up on Instagram is calling him up.
Which is only going to work, by the way, if they haven't talked yet. Do you know what I mean?
Although we've done it before in the past, and as crazy as it sounds,
these guys are stupid. But
these guys they had literally just had a conversation with them and didn't even realize they weren't talking to the right person. But will you do us a favor? Will you mute your phone and not say a word? And Bianca, are you up for this?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, we're going to call and we're going to talk to your boyfriend, and we're going to have Bianca, or what was that girl's name?
Her name was Kelsey.
We're going to have Kelsey call Brandon.
Hello?
Hey, is this Brandon?
Yes, it is.
Hey, it's Kelsey. How are you?
Oh, hey, I'm all right. How are you doing, sweetheart?
Good. What you doing?
Well, nothing, just hanging out.
Oh, I got you. What time do you work today?
10:30?
Oh, okay. Okay, that's not bad.
10:30 to 6:30, something like that.
Okay, what time do you get off? Do you want to do something maybe after?
Man, just jumping right in there to meet up already, huh?
Yeah, I mean, why not?
Don't want to be pen pals or something?
Are you just talking to other girls? Is that why?
No. I wouldn't be talking to you if I was talking to somebody else.
Are you sure?
Yeah. Why would I lie?
I'm just making sure. I just want to make sure that I'm the only one you're talking to, because I'm not really about that.
I mean, yeah. I'm not like all over the place.
Okay. Good. I'm just making sure, because I'm looking for a relationship, so I only want one person.
You're looking for the real thing.
Mhm. Yeah, dude.
That husband or something?
I don't know about husband yet, but I mean, we're taking it slow, you know? So.
All right.
Like, what do you want to do? Do you have anything in mind if you want to hang out? It could be another day, too, if you want. It doesn't have to be today.
We could probably grab drinks at some point. Probably not tonight, because that's a little soon. It's a little quick.
Are you doing?
But we could probably go out and grab drinks.
Okay. Are you doing anything this weekend?
Not on Sunday. Saturday I have something, but Sunday I'm free.
Okay.
Let me jump on here real quick and just stop you before you go any further and get yourself into more trouble than you already are right now, Brandon.
Why am I? Who are you? Why am I in trouble?
Well, I would think that Brandon, a guy who's in a relationship with a girl and dating somebody like you are dating Alexis, would not want her to hear you talking to another woman and trying to basically connect with her and hook up with her.
I don't know what you're talking about, man.
Brandon, this is the
I'm just having a conversation.
This is the Mojo in the Morning show. And Alexis is on the phone right now and just heard your conversation that you had with Kelsey, otherwise known as Bianca from our show. And he hangs up. That doesn't sound like he's not having conversations with other people, too. It sounded like he was as calm as can be. Alexis.
Yeah, that doesn't sound like that was the first time.
It doesn't sound like a first time, does it?
No.
Wow. It's amazing how calm he was.
And the promises of, I'm not lying. I'm not in, I only want to be in a relationship with one person.
He's not.
How does he have the time?
I don't know, but he's not answering our calls now. He's bumping the call that we keep calling back with. Has he?
You're trying to call him back?
We're trying to call him right now. Are you getting anything from him as he texts you, or can you text him right now and say call me now, and then see if he calls you, and then if he does, you can merge our call?
Yeah, I'm gonna text him right now.
I mean, he was full on, ready to go.
Mm-hmm. No hesitation whatsoever. Well, it was a little too soon.
Yeah.
Yeah, what the hell? It's too soon, but I'll be down to cheat on Sunday.
Has he read your text?
He doesn't have his red receipt on. He's not hitting me back though.
Hold on one sec, okay? We'll come back and see if he gets in touch with you.
Busted again. It's your home for War of the Roses. Mojo in the Morning. Don't miss this.
Mojo in the morning.
When we come back here next, an update for you on this War of the Roses, but I also want to bring something up. The idea that he's talking to girls and DMing other girls. I just wanted to ask this and throw this out as a question. Is it cheating just to be DMing with girls that are not your girlfriend? Like if a guy's just DMing back and forth.
I don't think so.
Yes.
You don't think it is? You do
Yes.
think it is.
Let's talk about it.
We're going to talk about it coming up here next on Mojo in the Morning. Don't go anywhere. War of the Roses.
Join the discussion now. 844-MOJO Live. 844-665-6548.
This is Mojo in the Morning.
Get tickets for The Bad Guys 2 in theaters Friday.
Channel 955.
It's Mojo in the Morning's Motor City Traffic.
9:18, we've still got some rain moving through, scattered showers and thunderstorms through the early afternoon hours, turning partly cloudy and a high of 75 for the day. It's going to be nice for the weekend. Sunshine temps in the mid-70s. Out on the streets, eastbound 696 has been closed all morning because of a jackknifed semi that is on top of the barrier wall. This is affecting traffic between Cousins and 11 Mile. Totally closed there. Traffic is stopped from 75. We're not expecting that to be reopened for the next couple of hours. And then if you're headed westbound on 696, You've got a triple left lane closure between 11 Mile and DeQuinder. It is stop and go from Hoover there. Probably best to avoid that area altogether. 75 southbound, the exit ramp to eastbound 696 also closed because of this. Northville Road closed both directions between 5 and 6 Mile for some bridge maintenance. Inkster Road closed both directions between Wick and Ecorse Road for flooding at the moment. We have an accident on the right shoulder, 75 southbound after 12 Mile, and some slow traffic 94 westbound between Whittier and 75. That's your Channel 955 traffic on Mojo in the Morning.
Channel 955. An iHeartRadio station.
This report is sponsored by Advanced Manufacturing Expo. The Advanced Manufacturing Expo is back August 6th and 7th at DeVos Place in Grand Rapids. Explore the latest in automation, metalworking, I-4.0, and MRO technology, all under one roof. Register free at advancedmanufacturingexpo.com.
Hey, right now, through the end of the day today, the summer sale that you've been waiting for is going on, and it's going to end, but you got to hurry up. You got to go get a classic membership at Planet Fitness for just $1 down and $15 a month. Hurry, this sale's for a limited time. It's through the end of the day today, and you can join either in the club, maybe on the free Planet Fitness app, or planetfitness.com. No matter what kind of workout you're looking for, there's one close by, with Planet Fitness having more than 50 Metro Detroit locations and thousands more worldwide. Plus, the local locations are doing so much to keep that judgment-free zone clean and up to date, with lots of new cardio equipment installed at the location in Lapeer and also Garden City. New strength equipment, Clinton Township, Southgate, Novi, Belleville, and Oak Park. And complete remodels of the Rochester Hills and the Commerce location. Planet Fitness is waiting for you. Totally remodeled. Go into Planet Fitness today.
It's back. The Lions Super Sale at Gardner White. Score big savings with huge markdowns store-wide. Sofas, sectionals, mattresses, and more. Everything's included. And if the Lions win it all, get your money back. That's right. Buy now, and if the Lions go all the way, you don't pay a dime. Preseason starts now. Don't wait. Only at Gardner White. Go Lions!
Parents, let me ask you something.
Yeah.
Go for it.
We're listening.
Yeah. Are your teens good with money?
She's a good kid.
She's the
but
best.
Yeah.
But I get it. Switch to Huntington Bank, and your teen debit card can really help.
Oh?
You can set spending limits, and your kid can track budgets, so they learn that money doesn't, in fact, grow on trees.
I think we need this.
Sounds good, yeah. We feel you, parents. Let's get more from teen banking. Let's get more from money. Switch to Huntington Bank. Welcome. Eligibility requirements apply. Some features may require enrollment.
If you're like me, buying anything turns into a nightmare research spiral. But listen, if you're trying to upgrade your phone, I am about to save you from yourself, because right now you can get the new iPhone 16e with Apple Intelligence for $49.99 per when you switch at your nearest Boost Mobile store. That's a brand spanking new iPhone 16e for the incredible price of $49.99. Plus, you're getting all the latest Apple Intelligence features too, like Cleanup, which removes distractions from photos with just a tap. Visit your nearest Boost Mobile store for full offer details. Apple Intelligence requires iOS 18.1 or later. Restrictions apply.
Need better sleep? This Labor Day weekend, upgrade to premium sleep at Mattress Firm's best sale of the year. Let their sleep experts match you with the perfect bed and get the rest you deserve. They make sleep easy. Shop Mattress Firm's best sale of the year.
Listen to Channel 955 anytime. Free on the iHeart app.
Presented by Top Dog Law. Top Dog gets you top dollar. Go to topdoglaw.com. That's topdoglaw.com.
Ugh. Kitchen ants, runaway roaches, a spider. A spider. A spider! Relax. Just use Zevo. Zevo insect killer sprays use a powerful blend of mint and rosemary to eliminate those pests and up to 20 other bug types. Plus, Zevo is safe for use around people and pets when used as directed. Just spray the bugs and wipe them away. Zevo. People friendly, bug deadly.
It's back to school season, and Clorox is donating 2 million disinfecting wipes to classrooms across America. Because back to school means things can get a little bit messy. Just ask second grade teacher Mr. Torres.
Put me and just one Clorox wipe on a team, we can take on crayon smudges, sticky fingerprints on every surface, sneezes on the door handle, juice box explosion by the sink, snack crumbs, and don't even get me started on the bathroom passes.
Clorox disinfecting wipes, teacher's #1 wipe.
Think about it. Bathroom passes.
Clean feels good. Based on unit sales data.
DQ presents How to Make a Blizzard Treat Even Sweeter.
Just get a Blizzard treat on Miracle Treat Day, July 31st, and help support kids like me, Ari. On Miracle Treat Day, $1 or more of each Blizzard treat sold at participating locations benefits your local children's hospital. So treat yourself in the most meaningful way and support local kids like me on Miracle Treat Day at DQ, Thursday, July 31st. DQ, happy tastes good.
Michigan Auto Law, the law firm that puts people over everything.
People call Michigan Auto Law when they need help, not just because we win more million-dollar auto settlements than any other firm in Michigan, which we do, but because we put people over everything.
Change is always happening. It's part of life. And when it comes to music, change is all around us. Songs are rewritten. Classics are remixed. Bands and artists come and go. Even our taste in music changes. Here at Xfinity, we know there's still good in keeping some things the same. That's why we want to do our part with a 5-year price guarantee on our internet. It means no matter what changes, you get 5 years of the most reliable Wi-Fi with our best equipment included for a price that stays exactly the same. Surprised? Life is full of them. One internet price, 5 years, guaranteed. Learn more at xfinity.com/deals. Restrictions apply. New residential customers only. Taxes and fees extra and subject to change. Most reliable Wi-Fi based on Open Signal Awards USA. Fixed Broadband Experience Report, August 2024.
Rain again. Man, I wish I could afford a car.
Try a credit union. They have lower rates on loans. So instead of getting drenched, you can get driving. Credit unions will work with you to find what fits your budget.
Really? My bank doesn't do that.
But credit unions will. With strong roots in the community, they're all about helping you succeed. With better rates, better advice, and real partnership. Visit tryacreditunion.com today and find the credit union for you.
Injured? Call 1-800-CALL-SAM and get Michigan's first family of law. Call Sam.
More Mojo in seconds.
It is time to talk cars. Vroom, vroom, baby. It is the summer sales event, and it is on fire. Steve Guevara and the team over at Zott Ford and Holly has something that you really need to take advantage of, and you got to go quick because July is the month, and it's ending today. 0% financing, 0 down, 0 payments for 90 days, and that applies to tons of new Ford vehicles. Come lease something. Cars, trucks, SUVs. You can get it all between $300 and $500 a month. And again, all 0 down. And if that's not enough for you, because sometimes people want more, don't worry. Steve Guevara has more for you. He's going to throw in 2 years of free maintenance on as many Zott Ford leases as possible. So if you get a little ding ding here, a little leak there, 2 years of free maintenance, as many Zott Fords as possible. Go see Steve Guevara, Zott Ford and Holly, dealsinad.com.
This hour of Mojo in the Morning is powered by Eastern Michigan University.
Here's what's trending now on the new and improved iHeartRadio app.
Okay, we have 2 must-hear interviews. First, Aaliyah Kateb. She joins Tama Daddario, and she talks about her Love Island journey, from her situationship, the producer drama, and life after the villa. Then, on Drama Queens, Stephen Coletti, remember him? Stops by to spill all the One Tree Hill secrets, from the steamy scenes and the off-screen romances. It's all happening. You don't want to miss this.
Explore the latest. Open the free iHeartRadio app and see what's trending now.
Listen all morning. Tomorrow, we're giving you a trip to Florida. We got a chance for you to win trips all month of August. And August begins tomorrow. It's crazy to think that. Every hour starting at 6:30.
Live from the Planet Fitness Studios. Planet Fitness. Judgment free and just $15 a month.
Yo. This is the home of War of the Roses. Mojo in the Morning.
Okay, what time do you get off? Do you want to do something maybe after?
Man, just jumping right in there to meet up already, huh?
Yeah, I mean, why not?
Don't want to be pen pals or something?
Are you just talking to other girls? Is that why?
No. I wouldn't be talking to you if I was talking to somebody else.
Are you sure?
Yeah. Why would I lie?
Why would I lie?
Because you're lying.
Right. Unbelievable. War of the Roses here. Great job by Bianca and calling and busting Alexis's guy, and he ends up hanging up right at the end of the thing. Alexis?
Yeah.
Still nothing from him, huh?
No, I just texted him again.
We're going to see what kind of updates we can get from you on this. This is This has got to be like really hard for you to sit back.
It's like I don't know why I feel so shocked because I think I knew this already.
Mm-hmm. It's one thing to read it or hear about it. It's another thing to actually hear it.
Yeah.
All right, hang on one sec. That T app, by the way, gonna get you burned. Guys, watch out. Some of these guys that we get in War of the Roses are interesting. Like when we'll get these entries all the time. When I ask you to text cheater to 95500, what's the sign that he's cheating? Well, he's DMing other girls. How many guys are DMing other girls?
While in relationships.
And you sit there and you think back to yourself. You're like, okay, well, that is about as sketchy of a situation because you're doing it on, I'm assuming, Instagram or maybe Facebook, and you're going into their DMs because you're trying to meet up with these people. It's not that you're just like, hey, I really like your posts. Is DMing another girl, if you're in a relationship, a committed relationship, is it cheating? We got two different viewpoints right now that you're going to hear from on the show. One is Shannon, who says absolutely it's cheating. And I would think a majority of people would think that. Kev, on the other hand, says no, it's not. You don't think it's cheating?
Nah. I mean, I think context matters. In the context of this conversation, I think obviously it's wrong. But I think if we look at it, intent matters. I think you can have platonic relationships. I think you can find people on social media. You can find people who you just like either their content or whatever it is that they're putting out there, and you can drum up relationships based on that, whether it's, I don't know, the latest song or some people like sports or games. Like you can have.
But doesn't it lend itself, though, to something bad happening? Like, doesn't it make it seem like if somebody is going back and forth and DMing a girl that is not their girlfriend, like, why do you need to do that?
So that's the conversation of, can you not have friends of the opposite sex?
But I'm not. And when I say it's cheating, I'm not saying you can't ever DM. You know, I can't ever DM another guy because I'm married. But when, like Mojo just said, when you start a conversation and you're going back and forth all the time, I think that then that's when like the crack happens and a relationship starts to form, whether you want to be it to be that way or not. I just think it's a really, really slippery slope.
You can just never have conversations with people.
That's not what I. That's not what I said.
I ain't even finished my sentence. You can never have conversations with people of the opposite sex that go on for a while, because the longer it goes, that's when the crack happens. So I can only talk to you for 3 times.
I just think if it's a random person that you don't know that you're DMing. I don't think that's
well,
great.
I mean, like, how many random people follow you? And if they slide up on your story and they make a good comment or whatever the case may be, you say something back, they say, what if it's like, it's just a good conversation?
Okay, but then it's over. Like, I may respond and then that's it. You know, that's really it. I'm not engaging every day in a conversation with that person and going back to that conversation.
Well, I mean, every day is a different type of vibe.
I mean, like you said, yes, context is definitely a part of it. Intent is definitely a part of it. But if this guy's out there, like, constantly in random girls' DMs, yeah, that's absolutely cheating.
Yeah, I mean, that shapes a different story. But if it's just the conversation of can you DM other people when you're in a relationship, as long as it's platonic and it's friendly, I don't see a problem with that.
Your crack is whack.
Wayne, what's happening? It's Mojo in the Morning. Your thoughts on this one?
I'm 100% against what Kevin's saying. He knows he's wrong what he's saying. If you're in a relationship or marriage or any kind of relationship with another person, male or female, DM another person, it's 100% cheating because the opposite sex obviously are attracted to each other. That's why they're liking their photos, making comments on their photos.
How's that obvious? I know women who think LeBron James is better than Jordan.
Kevin.
I'm dead. Listen,
Come on, Kevin.
We can agree to disagree. All I'm saying is it doesn't have to be sexual every time you DM somebody of the opposite sex. It doesn't always mean
in a relationship. if you're in a committed relationship, would you want your girl talking to other men, and no matter what it is? Come on, bro.
It depends
Even
on
that
what it
example,
is.
Kev, that could get kind of flirty.
God, y'all are insane
I just
right
think
now.
I do think it's a really
Y'all
slippery
can
slope.
so y'all cannot have friends of the
I
opposite
didn't
sex. That's
say
what y'all
that.
saying.
I didn't
Hey,
say that.
Amanda, what do you think?
I think, obviously, like Kev said, sorry, that it's context, intent, all that. But the biggest part is it comes down to the boundaries of your relationship. Some people are okay with things that other people wouldn't be okay with.
Yeah.
And if you, as a couple, decide like you're allowed to have female friends or you're not allowed to have female friends or whatever, like some people think going to a strip club is cheating. Some people don't. It all comes down to the boundaries of your relationship.
Yeah.
And
That's a good way to put it.
And you think that there are ways to be able to do this without it going bad, right? As long as you're willing, like if you're not willing to talk to your significant other about who you're DMing,
yes,
like the idea of Alexis not knowing that he's DMing with other girls.
What do you mean knowing? Is he supposed to like tell her, hey, today I DM'd with user 345?
No, but I think he should say, in general conversation, hey, yeah, I got this friend on Instagram.
Why?
You know what I mean?
Why would that ever come up?
If it's a continuing conversation with a random
I should
person,
so you telling me you and Wes sit down for dinner and say, he's DMing somebody. It's super platonic. He should just voluntarily come out of nowhere and say, "Oh, by the way."
Well, I think sometimes
that's so random.
If it doesn't come up in conversation, I think that there's more reason to believe that it's not good. Like if Shannon is DMing with a male listener and she goes, "Yeah, there's this guy that DM'd me today," and da da da, and if Wes gets jealous over there's this guy DMing you, she's just basically opening up saying, "Hey, I'm telling you about the guy. I wouldn't tell you about him if it wasn't the case." This guy, Alexis's guy, is definitely
when it's shrouded in secrecy and darkness, it's cheating.
And I think there is something wrong if the significant other has a problem with you even just talking to people of the opposite sex. I think that's just controlling.
Yeah.
What's up, Jeff? Hi.
Hey, how you guys doing? Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
I need a perspective from a guy that sounds like Jeff. What's going on?
No, just working, man. But Kev, you're spot on, man. Men and women can have a conversation without it being about sex or even going towards that route.
Not this
guy.
It's
all about. No. That dude's a creep.
No. She was pointing to Kevin. I'm just kidding.
Oh. But no, it's all about the contrast and the way it goes. And if my woman was talking to a guy, it's not a big deal. I'm confident in myself. I'm not another man taking my woman.
Yeah.
But I'm confident if the conversation started going that way, then she would end the conversation.
She would stop it. Yeah. You got to know what's appropriate, what's appropriate and not appropriate. Yeah, and obviously the conversation that Bianca had with him was way down the inappropriate. I mean, he called her honey or something, like right from the moment that she said hi.
Making plans to hang out.
Stephanie, what's up?
Hi, I do think Kevin is spot on because it really depends on the context. My fiance, he has a lot of women he's talked to, and it's based on his hobbies. He's a cyclist. He plays music. I mean, I think it really depends.
Women are attracted to those hobbies, Stephanie.
Yeah, absolutely.
But I'm saying not attracted to the hobbies, attracted to the guys doing those hobbies.
So is he constantly are these people you know or people you don't know?
I eventually know them. I mean, I cycle as well. Okay. So, I mean.
So why aren't you brought in on the conversations? Why doesn't he say, let me include Stephanie. She's my girlfriend.
Every time I got to bring it. So I can't live my life. My whole life is the person I'm in a relationship with.
I had my boundaries with him. So it's, we had boundaries. And again, it's based on, your trust in your relationship and having those conversations.
Yeah, I think that there obviously, we all know there's a happy medium. We all agree that there's got to be a line that's in here. But we also agree that this is a time when I think things can get shady. You know what I mean? Like, I think that temptation is always out there. You know what I mean? Like, if you're around ice cream and you don't, want it.
Even if you're not hungry for ice cream, you're around it all the time.
You will want it. Eventually you'll want it, and you got to be able to push it away.
That's where the discipline comes in. But you ice cream is in the world. You're not gonna.
I get it.
You're not gonna go anywhere where ice cream is just banned.
I get it. Yeah, but I think you got to be open about the fact you got to tell. No, but you got to tell your your friends, hey, I was around ice cream today. If all of a sudden you're hiding that you're going to get ice cream. Hey, real quick, Deborah says she is so irritated listening to this conversation. Why, Deborah?
Oh my gosh, guys. Kevin?
Yes, Deborah?
Dude, you are so off base, and I can understand why you have not been in a very long relationship, and you're not married.
Let her cook. Keep going, Deborah.
Again, I'm sorry, but again, you're talking to a whole bunch of other women. Why is that woman that you're with not enough? And that's basically what you're saying. It's okay. It doesn't make sense to me.
So you're saying if I'm in a relationship, that should be the only woman I talk to?
I'm saying that on T, that is the program is about saying things about guys that are not kind because they're working against being in a relationship. Again, you're DMing all these women, and Kevin, can you honestly answer this? Are you DMing them just to talk to them as friends?
I'm not DMing all these women. What do you mean? I'm not in a relationship right now.
But I think she's saying that you say
When
it's
you
no
DM.
no problem. Deborah, you had a good point, and then all of a sudden I think you fizzled. I think what you were saying is why do you need to be DMing other women when you are in a relationship with a woman? Is she not enough for you? And I think that Kevin, you have to understand, is not DMing a bunch of women when he's in a relationship. I think he's saying, though, that he has no problem DMing other women because he knows that he's going to be faithful to his girl.
And when you have these DM conversations, they're not going on for years and years and years. It may be a message here. If somebody slides up on your story, or if you comment on a post that they made, that's DMing somebody. It's not necessarily like you're developing and cultivating and building a relationship to hopefully go towards something. It's no different than you seeing somebody in a Starbucks line and you making a quick conversation. It's like the same type of thing.
Listen, we all agree on that one, and honestly, we all feel for Alexis. But we also came to the conclusion, I think, during this topic of the fact that it's all about boundaries, and it's all about understanding the boundaries. And I think that, if somebody doesn't want you to do something, or somebody doesn't have good feelings about it, you probably should be open-minded to at least have conversation about it.
Add Mojo in the morning to your presets on our free iHeartRadio app. And never miss War of the Roses, the second date update, Am I the A-Hole, or the Throwback Throwdown.
All right, let's give away some Tate McRae tickets. Sold out show in August. Text to win. Text. Ready? Tate, T-A-T-E. Text Tate to 95500. Standard text and data rates do apply.
Mojo in the morning's Dirty on the 30.
Last Dirty of the morning. Shannon's got it for you right now. What's going on, Shan?
Okay, I'm still laughing over the video of former Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau in the crowd at Katy Perry's Lifetime's tour show in Montreal last night. Just 2 days after they went on just a day after they went on a dinner date and a walk and drinks on the terrace. But he was living his best life at the Lifetime's tour, just singing.
Look at him.
He knows all the words. Are they friends? Is there something more that is just starting? I think he was with his son and his daughter that are standing next to him right there, but they look just like him.
That's how you and Smith gonna
be. We're gonna be at Katy Perry on Sunday. If anybody else is. Yeah, it's
wow.
Wait, I gotta get my parking. Reminded me.
What is Smith's favorite Katy Perry song?
Dark Horse.
He loves Dark Horse.
This child, wait till you see his outfit.
Man.
We're going crazy.
The video you sent in our group chat yesterday was great when it was raining and Smith is out in the rain showering.
He goes, I said, Smith, you gotta go take a shower. And he goes, can I just please shower in the rain? I go upstairs, get a bar of soap. He did.
Shout out to you for doing that.
He did. Yeah.
He living his
core
best
memory.
life.
Shannon Sharp not returning to ESPN's First Take. Really no surprise here. We kind of figured this was going to be the case. So the network officially parting ways with the former Broncos tight end just 2 weeks after he settled a $50 million sexual assault lawsuit brought by a former girlfriend who accused him of raping her multiple times. She also accused him of being controlling and abusive. Has hosted First Take since, I believe, 2023. Also hosts the Club Shay Shay and Nightcap podcasts as well. But here he is yesterday making a statement about this.
I'm sure everybody's heard the news by now that I will not be returning to ESPN. I found out this information a little earlier in the week, and really the only thing that I really ask is, like, guys, could we wait until Monday? My brother's going into the Pro Football Hall of Fame. I really want it to be about him, and I want it to be about my family. I know this coming out will overshadow everything that he's worked his entire life for. And unfortunately, it didn't happen that way.
Important to note here, by the way, he has denied all of the allegations from the beginning, and he said this relationship and everything about it was 100% consensual.
Who's going in the Hall of Fame this week besides him? Is this the one that Anthony Gates is going in?
Antonio Gates?
Antonio Gates, I mean?
Yes.
I don't know.
Yes.
Shout out to the home song.
It would be perfect because he played for the Chargers, and isn't it the Chargers versus the Lions? In the game? So
I see you putting things together.
I was kind of putting it together, but I know it's funny. I know exactly who's going into the Radio Hall of Fame.
Oh, who could that be?
I only know one person.
Colin Cowherd is going into the Radio Hall of Fame.
You're right. Antonio Gates is going to.
That's cool. Who else is on the list?
Eric Allen.
Oh.
Jared Allen.
Okay.
Who remember from the Vikings, he was called. And then Shannon Sharp's brother, Sterling Sharp.
You know what? When you know you're old is when you start realizing that you watched a lot of the players in the Hall of Fame, most of their career and stuff. Like you start like that, and when the referees are younger than you, or the managers of teams or coaches of teams and stuff like that.
Or it's like LeBron, where not only is your son playing with you, but you're facing juniors.
Yeah.
Like you played against their fathers, and now you're playing against them.
Yeah.
Jordan never had that.
Wicked star Cynthia Erivo's mouth was just insured for $2 million. It's all part of a new ad
Now,
campaign
that's a
for
throat
Listerine, but
that's a throat goat if I've ever seen one.
It's in the way I move, the way I breathe, the way I wash my mouth.
Yeah. And adult summer camps are becoming a thing. They're actually booming right now as more adults seek ways to disconnect and recharge. At these camps, this would be so fun, you guys, offer all sorts of nostalgic experiences, like campfires, arts and crafts, canoeing, dodgeball, tailored for grown-ups with perks like yoga, happy hours, themed events. It would be so much freaking fun. Adult campers, by the way, report better mental health, deeper social connections, and a refreshing break from their screens and emails. Costs usually upwards of like $500 to $1,000 per weekend. Would you do it? For a couple of days?
We are in September. We're going to the iHeartRadio Music Festival.
Camp.
Vegas is my favorite adult camp that I like to
Honestly,
take part
I'm
in.
with
Going to be hanging out there. We'll be doing the middle of the night drinking. It's going to be fun.
For everything you missed today, catch up on the podcast on the free iHeartRadio app.
Celebrity Dirt, directly from the source. It's Mojo in the Morning's Dirty on the 30.
Mojo in the Morning Show. 844-MOJO Live, 844-665-6548. Kev wants to know, can you date someone who is getting divorced?
Yeah, a friend of mine texted me and let me know that a mutual friend has announced that she is recently divorced from her partner. This is somebody I find completely attractive, somebody I've had a crush on for a while, but I don't know if it's like the right time or what is the right time to pursue that person.
So this is just recent. Like, how recent is recent?
Like yesterday.
Oh, really? So
I don't know when the divorce. Yeah, I don't know when the divorce was finalized, but that's when I found out.
So can you date or do? I mean, that's the other one. Like, do you want to be the jump off or?
I mean, I feel like honestly, if we really get down to it, this is like one of the ones that got away.
Really?
Like this is this is somebody I've.
How long was she married?
I don't know. More than a nickel. I would say probably more than 5 years, maybe.
How long do you think somebody should have a waiting period after they've gotten a divorce? Because sometimes the divorce, when it starts the process, started a long time before that.
And then to your point, I don't see this person as just a jump off. Like I don't see this person as like fly by night. I'm the person you getting over your ex with. Like this is somebody I really enjoy.
Could see, yeah.
And to your point about what's that timeline like?
Yeah.
I don't know her timeline, or if she's even in the space right now for me to approach her in that way. And I don't want to fake it by saying like, "Oh, I'm just caring about you, as a friend."
How soon?
That's not what I want.
How soon after your divorce became public, Shannon, or the that you were getting divorced? were you getting phone calls from guys?
You ask me this all the time. I really wasn't.
Really? Okay.
Aside from you, I was not at all. Aside from you trying to set me up.
But you had people though that would be like more. Don't you think that they were sniffing the dog a little bit?
Sniffing the dog.
I mean, maybe, but I'm one of them that it took me a really long time to be in any sort of headspace or heart space to want to date. And quite honestly, I think I started dating Wes too soon, and he knows this. Like there was still a lot of healing that I think I needed to do when we first started dating. And that's what I will say to you, Kev. I feel like you need to be, if you want this to be a really good thing for you, like if you see potential in this relationship, just like give her some time, because it's different for everybody though. I know people who like jumped right in afterwards.
But here's the thing though. I know guys are dogs, and guys will.
But Kev's not a dog.
The moment time.
He's not. You're not. I mean, you are not at all.
No. Thank you, Shan.
There are guys that when they find out that somebody's even just going through a bad marriage will jump on that as fast as they possibly can. They're on that bone as fast as possible.
If her divorce isn't even finalized and she's still going through it, that is a lot of up and down.
I think it's finalized. Based on the way I received the text message, I believe it's finalized, but
finalized divorce or finalized that they're getting a divorce?
No, that they divorced.
Okay.
Like the ink is
That's
dry.
safer to me than she's going through a divorce right now.
Yeah. But I feel like do I look bad if I immediately reach out?
Well,
You
if
know
it's
what I mean?
already finalized
I don't
again,
think you look bad, no.
it's a long process to get a divorce finalized. So it's been going on for a while. Jen, what do you think?
I think that if this is really the one that got away, you should at least reach out to her and start like talking to her and see where she's at mentally. Because like you guys said, this could have started 6 years ago, 5 years ago. She wanted a divorce. Who knows?
Yeah.
So why don't just make the first move and start talking to her?
Yeah, I agree with you. I think maybe just call and talk and say, hey, just want to check in on you and see how you're doing. And then hope that maybe she says, you know what, we should just go out for drinks or something. And then you let it be up to her to do it, you know?
Be up to her?
Well, be up to her when she's ready to do it, you know?
Okay.
Like if she's interested, she's going to be, let's go out and get drinks. What's up, April?
Hey, I was just calling. Kevin, if you really feel like this could potentially be the one, I don't know if you know the circumstances fully, but if she is the one that filed for divorce, a lot of women, you have to it takes a while for you to get to the point where you actually can file. So she was probably done a long time ago with this marriage. I actually just got married to my, the one that I always thought about, and I was always like, what if I was going through a divorce and he found out and reached out to me, and now we're married.
Wow. That's interesting.
When he reached out to you, what did he say?
He was basically we were talking and stuff. He just basically said hey, how's it going? And then we just started talking and then started hanging out. And then we didn't officially start dating and stuff until my divorce was finalized. But my ex-husband was taking forever too to sign papers and stuff. So it was a really long process and stuff. But yeah, if she's the one that filed, she probably has been ready to cut those ties for a very long time. And I feel as women, we have to know that we are physically, mentally, everything ready to put that past us. So we're done with the relationship. I mean, I was done with my marriage and stuff for easily 3 to 4 years before I filed.
And then last question for me, Alice. When that guy reached out to you, did he reach out? Did you feel more so in a friendly way, just trying to catch up, or could you tell he wanted something beyond friendship?
I think that's hard to say. I can't really tell. I feel in my head, because he was always the one that got away, and I was always thinking what if, you know? So I think my head probably just went to, maybe he is being flirty and stuff, but then, we did, like I said, we did take our time and stuff. It wasn't right off the rip where we started actually officially dating and stuff. So
What about this texter? 313 says, nah, let her date a bit first, Kev, which I think is interesting.
Date a bit.
Yeah, so that she
sees what's out there
sees
and
what's
then
out- yeah.
realizes it's you.
What is she like when she date?
Jennifer, what do you think?
And it ain't me.
I'm actually divorced, and I would not want anyone to call me right away if they heard that I was divorced. I would want them to send me some flowers or send me something to let me know that they're interested, because I
that's
would
hard.
feel like it's a jump off.
Yeah, let me get that
It's
address.
hard.
That's good. No, I meant hard like that was a great idea. That's what I meant. Well,
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Richard, what's up? It's Mojo in the morning.
Hey, how's it going, Mojo?
It's good, Richard.
Fun talking to you yesterday. Good talking to you today again.
After today, you got a
I
waiting
met my-
period. Go ahead.
That's fine. But I just have to tell you this: that
I'm just kidding.
I met my current wife while I was getting a divorce from my ex-wife.
There you
And
go.
I was still living with my ex-wife.
Uh-oh. You dirty dog,
you
Richard.
know what they call Richard? Huh?
Dick.
No, but I was not cheating.
Dick.
I was not cheating.
Yes.
We were mutually separated.
Yes.
We knew that we wanted a divorce. We had not gotten a divorce yet, but I met my current wife, who I actually have two beautiful girls with, while I was getting a divorce.
Yeah. No, that-
it was. It's crazy how things work, man.
It is. Well, this one's a crazy one, too, because this is one that Kevin thought got away from him, and it didn't.
That's crazy.
He cast that fishing rod into the old lake there, and look what he got. What's up,
Superior.
Kayla wants to comment on Kevin. I like this call. Go ahead, Kayla.
Give it to me.
Hi, good morning. I'm sorry, Kevin, weren't you just talking about another woman a few weeks ago and how
Nope.
you weren't ready for a relationship?
This different. It's
How's
different.
it different?
We
How's
always
it different? No, the difference is you didn't want one with her and you didn't tell her that.
there's
Well,
an
you didn't
exception.
know about this girl.
There's an
Did you?
exception
That she
for
was
every
divorced?
rule.
Yeah.
Did you know that this girl
Okay,
was
I just-
available?
The way that men's the way that men's brains work, I will never understand.
No, look, honestly, to be honest, a piece of what you're saying is right. You're absolutely right. I just didn't want one with her.
Yeah, well, I totally get that. I just wish like men would be more upfront about that.
Yeah.
Just say you don't want to be with me. Just say it.
Hold on a second.
It's not that simple.
Christian, what do you think of what Kayla's saying here?
I mean, if it's the one that got away, it's a different point.
Right.
You know, if you're not ready for a relationship with someone that you just met, all right, cool. But if it's the one that got away, man, you make every shot you don't take, and lose and lose or win and win for a lifetime. You
Yeah.
got a kid, you know.
Don't
a
let it get
family
away
needed,
twice. You don't want to do that.
Right, exactly. I met my wife after me and my ex-fiance split up, and we got together really fast, but we're going on almost 10 years. You
Good
know?
for you. That's awesome.
You miss if you don't shoot, you miss.
That's right. What is it Michael Jordan always said?
You miss
You-
1,000%.
You miss
do it.
100.
That's
You
your
miss
guy.
100% of the shots that you don't shoot.
He shot a lot.
Michael Jordan said it, not Wayne Gretzky. Or maybe Wayne Gretzky said it too, and he stole it from Michael Jordan.
Mojo
Mojo.
is the nicest four-letter word you'll say today. This is Mojo in the morning.
Channel 955. It's Mojo in the mornings. Motor City traffic.
9:57:64. It is still raining. We're going to see rain through lunchtime. Otherwise, partly cloudy. A high of 76 today. The weekend looking great, though. We're going to see sunshine and temps in the mid-70s. Out on the streets, we have still a big mess, but a little bit of progress here. So eastbound 696 before 11 Mile. That accident now blocking the 3 left lanes. You're going to see stop-and-go traffic from Cousins. If you're headed westbound, same thing. 3 left lanes are closed between 11 Mile and DeQuinder. So you've got about a 20-minute delay from Van Dyke. Construction closing 2 lanes. 75 southbound between Front Street and Otter Creek. It's stop-and-go from Dixie Highway. An accident on the right shoulder, 75 southbound after 12 Mile, and some slow traffic from construction southbound Telegraph between Van Born and Goddard. That's your Channel 955 traffic on the morning.
Channel 955.
An iHeart radio station.
This report is sponsored by Pirani's Hockey World. Pirani's Hockey World's biggest sale of the year is going on July 31st through August 10th. Sideline Swap will be on site in Livonia July 31st through August 3rd and August 8th through August 10th to purchase your gently used sports gear.
If you are struggling with infertility and you keep seeing on social media people posting their pregnancy announcements and gender reveals and then baby photos, and it just makes your heart hurt because you want that to be you so badly, it's just not happening for you. Dr. Shama and IVF Michigan and the Ohio Fertility Centers are here to help. This is what their passion is, making people parents who are struggling at the moment. They will sit down with you, talk through everything that's going on, and come up with a plan to help you start that beautiful family that you have been dreaming of. I always say this just so you can kind of get a frame of reference here. Dr. Shama was one of the pioneers of the IVF procedure way back in the day when it was first starting and gaining traction. Fast forward to 2025, he's the doctor with the highest success rate in the state of Michigan and is also renowned nationally. People come from all over the country to be seen and treated by Dr. Shama and his team. Get more info and schedule an appointment at ivf-mi.com.
You've got apps for everything. Music, photos, even ordering coffee. But only one app gives you the live radio experience. It's radio your way. Anytime, anywhere. Join the millions already listening. The free iHeartRadio app. The #1 app for radio.
This hour is sponsored by Sam Bernstein Law.
Injured? Call 1-800-CALL-SAM because we're Michigan's most experienced personal injury law firm.
Hey, it's Steve Gabarra from Zott Ford and Holly, and our Ford Summer Sales event is on with deals so hot you'll need sunscreen when you stop in. We've got 0% financing, 0 down, and 0 payments for 90 days on tons of new Fords. Or come lease a new 25 Ford car, truck, or SUV between $300 and $500 a month, all 0 down. Plus, Zott's tossing in 2 years of free maintenance on almost every lease. Check out the details in our sizzling inventory at dealsinthed.com.
Bank of America is the nation's leading business lender, and we're ready to help with your next goal here in Detroit. That's why we have over 3,700 local business specialists across the country. Because with the right team, your business and community prosper. What would you like the power to do? Learn more at bankofamerica.com/local business. Bank of America, official bank of FIFA World Cup 2026. Bank of America Corporation, all rights reserved.
At Kroger, you never compromise. You get high quality and low prices. Like you never compromise your meal with our spring salad mix that's guaranteed fresh. And you never compromise your budget with lower prices on over 1,000 items. Hand it to Kroger shoppers. You never compromise. Kroger. Fresh for everyone.
Right now, our full line of Tyson Fresh Chicken is on sale. Select varieties are buy one, get one free with your card. Kroger, fresh for everyone.
I'm Todd Lippett, Executive Director of CARES in Farmington Hills. CARES works across the community, supporting families with everyday needs. To help others, we need reliable power. And I have to say, we've noticed a lot fewer outages in the last year. DTE told us about their improvement plans, and their crews are out making a difference. DTE people are updating equipment in good weather and quickly restoring power in bad. They're doing all they can and making good on their word.
Attorney Advertisement, Michigan, Attorney Siegel Law Firm, paid actor dramatization. Top dog does not mean we are the best. No guarantees of success.
You see what they doing to Top Dog? They trying to get him out of here. He made America's most wanted. It was a picture of a dog. Me and Top Dog sitting back laughing about it. Like, remember how it started? Remember the first person you bit? Remember what happened? We was in court, they was fighting you. They ain't want to give you the money, so you said, give it to me, or else I'ma bite you, or else they ain't believe you. You bit them. The whole court was mortified. You bit them. Client was happy, doing a happy dance. Got a lot of money, he was doing the dance. Now look at you. America's most wanted. You're the dog everybody call. If they get into an accident, any accident, Top Dog Law.
This Friday.
May I speak freely?
I prefer English.
The Naked Gun is the most fun you can have in theaters.
Yeah, let's go.
Without getting arrested.
Is he serious?
Is he serious? No.
The Naked Gun. Rated PG-13. Only in theaters. Friday.
This is Tanya Lalonde from Summit Place Kia announcing our Freedom Sale. Every Kia in our giant inventory is tariff-free, and qualified buyers drive payment-free all summer. Plus, we'll free you from your old car, even if you owe $9,000 more than your trade is worth. Worried about your credit? Don't sweat it. Our lenders can get you approved. So come see me, Tanya Lalonde, today at Summit Place Kia and SummitPlaceKia.com.
You should be driving a Kia from Summit Place Kia. Summit Place Kia.
Negative equity refinance. Offers subject to lender approval. Expires month end.
There's a lot of uncertainty in the world, but one thing's for sure. You need a PC you can rely on. Whether it's for school, gaming, or whatever your next chapter holds, Lenovo.com has the tech to help you succeed. Shop PCs right now at Lenovo.com during their back-to-school sale, where students can save more when they sign up for a Lenovo education account. Free shipping, easy returns, flexible financing. That's Lenovo.com.
Lenovo.
Downy Rinse and Refresh. Break up with stinky clothes.
Rinse it out.
Every now and then I get a little bit tired of the things that just will never come out.
Going down in a rinse straight.
Every now and then I rinse it out. One wash and it delivers. One wash, it smells so clean.
Downy Rinse and Refresh, it's a dream.
Downy Rinse and Refresh. Fights odor in just one wash. Guaranteed.
Injured? Everyone knows Call Sam will fight and win for you. Get the Bernstein advantage.
More Mojo in seconds.
Summer's not over yet. Now's the time to visit Sono Bello and get your glow on while there's still time. Summer is your season, your body, your beauty, your moments are still waiting. Don't let another summer pass you by. It starts the moment you say yes to you. You've seen the Sono Bello before and after images. You've heard from real people who never dreamed they'd see their ideal bodies again, much less in one visit. But that's what Sono Bello does. It's called micro laser fat removal, and it's the only way to permanently remove those stubborn fat and inches you've been trying to lose. Tummy fat, gone. Side fat, gone. Thighs and arm fat, gone. Saggy, loose, jiggly skin, gone permanently. Sono Bello doctors are the absolute best, and it all happens in one comfortable visit. Hurry while summer savings are still on, and with easy, flexible payment plans, you can still look spectacular this summer and pay later. Appointments fill up fast, and you need to schedule yours before August 31st to save. Visit sonobello.com/summer. That's sono, BELLO.com/summer.
This report is sponsored by Hagopian Cleaning Services.
Scattered showers early on today, otherwise cloudy and a high of 74. Kicking off the weekend tomorrow with tons of sunshine and temps staying in the mid-70s.
Give your rugs the expert cleaning they deserve. Hi, this is Ed Hagopian. A thorough cleaning makes a huge impact on how your rugs look and feel. Bring your rugs to us and we'll get them Hagopian clean. To find a convenient location near you, go to hagopianclean.com.
WKQI Detroit, WSNX Muskegon Grand Rapids, WVKS Toledo. 3 great stations, 1 stupid show. This is Mojo in the Morning, live.
All righty, it's Mojo in the Morning. I want you guys to know that I am typically not a very lazy person. I think that I'm really lazy. But I want to I want to call out all my lazy people and ask you guys, what's the laziest thing that you have ever done? Because yesterday I committed the laziest crime of my life. The crime of laziness hit a record high yesterday in Commerce Township, Michigan. And that laziness was yesterday I circled the Planet Fitness parking lot off of Union Lake Road at least 25 times to find a spot within 4 spots to the front.
Oh, my God. You could have been done with your workout.
I actually could have, instead of doing a workout, just parked at the back of the parking lot there. For some reason, I don't know what was going on, but the parking lot was jammed yesterday. And then you walk in, sometimes to Planet Fitness, and there's not as many people there. You're like, where is everybody? I almost wonder if people just park their cars there.
Do their work to get away from their kids.
Or just leave it at, maybe that's like you ever see those places? I saw it yesterday also. I was in Ann Arbor for a little bit. Right off of 23, they have the ride share parking area where people supposedly park. And then what is that, by the way?
There's one on
Explain that
75 and Adams too. Well, it's for people who carpool.
where are they carpooling? That they have a full parking lot there. Like, where are they going? If they're all going somewhere at the same place. You know what I'm talking about?
I don't know.
Like, I think to me, it just seems shady to me.
I've always thought that was weird. Like, when I want to leave here, I want to leave.
Right.
I don't want to wait for anybody else.
Take a shuttle.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I digress my laziness here. What is the laziest thing that you guys would ever say that you have done? Like something that is so lazy? Because to me, going to work out at the gym and doing the move of, I will not go in until I find the best parking spot.
I feel like a lot of my lazy stuff happens when I'm on the couch. Like, if I can't find a remote, I'll just watch what I'm watching. Even if I don't like it, like, look, bro, I don't got time. Or the remote will be literally like I can stand up.
It's underneath.
Get it, and I'll be like, Josiah!
Have you ever downloaded the remote on your phone?
Yeah.
I've done that.
I do that all the time.
I've done that. My new thing lately is I just don't feel like loading and unloading the dishwasher. So we have been using paper plates and paper bowls for everything.
That's amazing.
That's
everything. And I keep making a joke about it, like, ooh, fancy dinner tonight. But you guys, it is glorious to have no cleanup.
Try this one, Shannon. Try to use the same dishes every single week. Chelsea and I have been doing this when Luke was at school and we were the only ones home. We would use like the same plates, same amount of plates, same amount of cups, same amount of everything, wash them, and then grab the clean ones out of the dishwasher, put them into an area, the secondary sink that we have there, like rinsed off. And then when the entire dishwasher is finally empty, that's when we know we have to refill it.
See, that's too much work. I'm
Really?
telling you, paper.
Paper does
I know
it
it's
better?
kind of wasteful, but yeah.
I actually saw the other day the coolest plastic plates. They were the plastic plates that looked like those paper plates. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
You know the white paper plates that are like the flimsiest of them all? But I saw, where were we? We were at some place, like a restaurant or something like that, and they had it. And I said to Chelsea, I go, oh my God, I want these. Like that's what I want. That's what I wanted for my anniversary gift.
I don't go grocery shopping until Josiah come over. I'll
Really?
just thug it out. I'll go to Kroger and just get some chicken breasts, and I'll eat that all week
The
till
whole
Joe
week.
come over.
So the other parking lot thing that I do, and this is a big one, is at 12. Who's all talking that I can't?
God, they're loud.
You can hear them through the studio.
Yeah.
We're excited.
What is going on up there? Is there something big going on?
I mean, we got a
By the way, did a great job building this studio here, haven't we?
Soundproof.
Really soundproof, isn't it? The other parking lot job is at the mall. So the mall by us is 12 Oaks. And if I have to go get something or I want to go get something, and I usually want to park by Nordstrom's and go into Nordstrom's, if I pull up and then the area on the side of Nordstrom's is so packed, I will go all the way home. I will drive 20 minutes is pretty much, it takes me to get from my house to the mall. And instead of going to a totally different area and pulling up, I just go, screw it, I'm going home.
Yeah, today ain't the day.
So I drove the entire way for not. What's up, Preston? What's your laziest thing that you've ever done?
It's not me, but I used to work at a gym, and I would watch people that had drinking problems. They'd come to the gym, put their phone in the locker so their wives wouldn't know. If they track their phone, they think they're at the gym for a few hours, and then they just come back from the bar and get their phone and leave.
That is amazing.
This was an everyday thing for some people, or if they were cheating as well, if their wife was tracking their phone, they'd make sure they had it in the locker for a few hours so it looked like they were working out.
That's
Buddy, how do you know that they were cheating? Did you see them leave with another woman or a guy?
Oh yeah, well no, they would come in and tell us about it. They would be like, because we were like, why are you never working out? We'd see him come in and put the stuff in the locker, and then he'd just leave. And he was like, oh, I do that because my wife tracks my phone.
That is crazy. Wow, those are really amazing. Kaz, what's up? It's Mojo in the Morning. What's the laziest thing that you've ever done?
Hey, I got you all beat. I got a doggy door.
So you don't have to take the dogs out?
Honestly, I would love that.
So the dog can go outside and bark his fool head off, and he comes in the house and he's happy as hell.
I would love a doggy door.
That is actually amazing, Kaz.
It's not cool when it's snowy or rainy, but
yeah.
How do you get
the muddy paw?
How do you get the dog to understand the dog that it has to use the doggy door? You just train him?
You just got to push his butt through it, and then he's happy as hell.
Wow, that's crazy.
Push his butt through it.
He probably uses his foot too, the way you sound.
Michael, tell us your laziness, Michael.
So I'm just like you. I drive around the parking lot looking for parking spots until I got sick of it, and I faked an injury. I went to the doctor, and I got a handicap sticker.
Oh, Michael.
Okay, I don't love that. I don't love that one.
But you know what? We don't love it, but we want to use it. Yeah, we're not condoning what you're doing, but can you tell me the name of the doctor? Voice disguise B on the phone with us. What's up, B? What's the laziest thing that you've done?
So it's middle of the night, and
Say that again. Your phone kind of cut out. I can't understand with the voice guys.
I said, I was too lazy to get out the bed in the middle of the night to use the bathroom, so I went right there in the bed.
Oh my God. Okay, that's one I'm not doing.
You peed the bed.
No.
Because you were just too lazy to get up and go?
Yeah, I was too tired, yeah.
Were you drunk?
Sorta. Not really.
Do you have a partner? Do you have like a guy?
No.
No? So
No.
You're by yourself doing this?
Yeah. At one point. It was a while ago. It wasn't like recently.
You know what?
That doesn't make it better.
That's crazy.
You're still an adult.
I see why you're voice disguise, because you know all your friends are going to go, that's nasty.
Right.
Thank you for the call. Darla, what's happening? It's Mojo in the Morning.
First time caller, long time listener.
Hey, Darla's on the phone. What's happening?
That's awesome. I was just commenting that I heard you were mentioning parking. Why would you ride for parking? Which I wouldn't ride and drive, but I do know that where I work at, I don't want to name where I work at, but we literally have a rideshare program that you get paid $150, $200 a month back for your rideshare.
Wow.
So, and
It's worth
downtown,
it.
So of course you're going to do that.
So is that the reason? So maybe University of Michigan or something like that, or Michigan Medicine, maybe they have it, because I saw that in Ann Arbor. I'm like, what is this rideshare
I guess
thing?
they do. Usually the big companies kind of do have that stuff.
Yeah.
It's a bonus, it's a benefit, you know?
Yeah, that makes sense.
So how do they know that you're sharing?
$30 for parking.
How do they know you're sharing rides with each other?
You have to give your receipt each month.
Okay. All right.
And it's like Michivan. Have you heard of Michivan? That's what they do.
Yeah. Can I tell you something though? I would get annoyed by I hate when we just have to do one ride to Grand Rapids or Toledo from Detroit, and everybody's in the car together, bitching and moaning about how the air is and what the sounds are like.
Who bitching and moaning?
You.
No, it's him.
Exactly.
It's him.
What I'm talking about, bro.
I drive.
Look in the mirror.
You know what?
It's like, how long did we just get there? Why did you have to not run this red light? Come
Do you
on,
know?
let's
Do you know
go.
how much of a pain in the ass it is to listen to Kevin's music? It's like the most vile stuff I've ever heard in my life.
Absolutely, it's better than Stevie
But
B in
can
the
we just have
gang.
the airplane bit where they say, we just have the airplane rule? You have to use the headphones, please.
That's it. Everybody's. It's like Lydia will go, we should do this. It's a great bonding moment. Yeah, you know what the bonding is? Us yelling at each other during the ride. What's up, Rachel?
Good morning, guys.
Good morning.
It's not about my laziness. It's my grown 21-year-old son. He brushes his teeth in the shower, and he leaves the toothbrush sit on the ledge. I always tell him, that is so lazy and disgusting. I'm like, don't you know everybody's stuff is flinging everywhere? He's like, well, it's clean, ain't it?
I know a lot of
Getting
people
sanitized. I'm
who
like,
do
no,
that.
that's
I know.
gross.
I think it's gross, though.
I do not do that, but I do know a lot of people who do that. Yeah.
I water pick
I think that's disgusting.
in the shower.
Okay, so I've used my water pick. Guess how many times? One.
That's
and I
it?
brought it in the shower because I thought I would use it more.
I
but
do it all the time in the
still
shower.
don't use it.
But I only do it the water pick thing in the shower because it reminds me that I'm going to do it. Otherwise, I won't. And I also used to get the water all over the kitchen or the bathroom counter. So, all right, Rachel, thank you for the call. Appreciate it.
Water pick is lazy too.
No.
Why?
Floss.
I floss
it's way
too.
better for you.
But I floss also.
I never do.
I floss,
You floss
then
and
brush my
water pick?
teeth, then go shower and water pick.
You doing too much.
Look at these pearly whites. Thank you, Reynolds Orthodontics.
I can't argue with that.
Dr. Reynolds.
Yep, Rain, you suck. You're listening to Mojo in the Morning.
Get tickets for The Bad Guys 2 in theaters Friday.
All right, Bell Tire, I want to talk about you. Bell Tire, I love them. They're local. You know what the beauty of Bell Tire is? The beauty is that they do more than just tires. And it's funny because I've been a Bell Tire customer for so long, And it wasn't until I actually met everybody over at Bell Tire, huge listeners of our show. They love War of the Roses, by the way. And I realized that Bell Tire can do everything from the oil changes that you need to if you got a windshield repair that you need done, maybe your AC is out or an alignment check. They can take care of you. Visit your neighborhood Bell Tire, or you can shop at belltire.com for more details. Bell Tire.
Want to go to our iHeartRadio Music Festival in Vegas?
iHeartRadio, let's go!
See Tate McRae. Ed Sheeran.
Coming now for the money.
Lil Wayne. Kelly Roll, Maroon 5, Mariah Carey, Glorilla, and more. See 16 of the biggest artists in the world, all on one stage. And spend a weekend in Vegas on us. Oh, and you'll go with Mojo. Listen starting next week for your chance to get in. Thanks to Steve Guevara and Zop Ford and Holly from Detroit's #1 concert station, Channel 955. Channel 955 presents the biggest concerts in Detroit.
Record-breaking global sensation Chris Brown presents Breezy Bowl 20 Stadium World Tour. Celebrate 20 years of Chris Brown live in Detroit, performing at Ford Field. Due to demand, second show added August 7th with special guests Summer Walker and Bryson Tiller. Get tickets now at Ticketmaster.com. Don't miss the biggest R&B event of the year. For more, visit ChrisBrownWorld.com.
It's back. The Lions Super Sale at Gardner White. Score big savings with huge markdowns store-wide. Sofas, sectionals, mattresses, and more. Everything's included. And if the Lions win it all, get your money back. That's right. Buy now, and if the Lions go all the way, you don't pay a dime. Preseason starts now. Don't wait. Only at Gardner White. Go Lions!
BetMGM Casino has a new exclusive this summer for you to enjoy with your friends. Grab a coffee and play Friends the One with multi-drop only at BetMGM Casino. Sign up for a new account and score a 100% deposit. Match up to $1,000 plus $25 on the house using bonus code WKQIFM at sign up. Summer may be here, but our exclusive slot is definitely not on a break. Play Friends the One with multi-drop only at BetMGM Casino. Download the app today. BetMGM and GameSense remind you to play responsibly and offer resources to help you make appropriate choices. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER for confidential help. Must be 21 plus. Michigan only. Please gamble responsibly. Visit BetMGM.com for terms and conditions. All promotions are subject to qualification and eligibility requirements. Rewards issued as non-withdrawable site credit bonus bets, unless otherwise provided in the applicable terms. Rewards subject to expiry.
Life is beautiful and fragile. We fall. We get tired. And sometimes we get sick. But with Corewell Health, we are also strong. We fight disease. We battle cancer. We come together. We come back. We push forward. When the body breaks, we break through. Corewell Health. We can.
One thing I absolutely love about Chipotle is I know whenever I walk in, I know I'm going to get a fresh, tasty meal. Hey, it's Jed from The Joe Show, and I had the unique experience of being able to go behind the counter at Chipotle. I was able to make the guac from scratch. I was able to make the fajitas from scratch, and it gave me peace of mind knowing that Chipotle really does use fresh, real ingredients that are absolutely tasty. It's delicious food that's going to have you feel good about eating it. Visit your Chipotle restaurant or order in the Chipotle app or head over to Chipotle.com.
Upgrade your learning experience during Dell Technologies Back to School event with AI PCs like the Dell 14 Plus featuring an Intel Core Ultra processor starting at $749.99. Supercharge your studies with features like real-time notes transcription, AI accelerated hardware to run multiple apps without slowing down, extended battery life, and more. That's the power of new AI PCs with Intel inside. Discover a smarter way to learn at Dell.com/deals. That's Dell.com/deals.
At
At Verizon, lock in a low price on the best 5G in Detroit and be the best you. Check where your ride is for your trip into the office. Get that almost impossible dinner reservation and save big with Verizon while you do it all. Switch today and pay $50 a month for a single line. That's right, just $50 a month when you bring in your phone on unlimited welcome with autopay plus taxes and fees. Stop by your nearest Verizon store today. $15 monthly promo credits applied over 36 months with a new line on unlimited welcome. In times of congestion, unlimited 5G and 4G LTE may be temporarily slower than other traffic. Domestic data roaming at 2G speeds. Rankings based on route metrics route score report dated 2H 2024. Your results may vary. Additional terms apply.
If you're injured in a car accident, go to getdavidgetpaid.com to get started.
WKQI, Detroit.
More Mojo in seconds.
Stevie G is the man, a.k.a. Steve Gabbara for the ladies out there. Check him out at Zotford and Holly. He is the man, and he's got the plan when it comes to all of your car needs. But listen, you need to go today because today is the last day of July, and it is your last opportunity to take part in what is probably one of the biggest car deals in the world. It's 0% financing, 0 down, and 0 payments for 90 days on tons of new Fords. And they got everything for everyone. If you're looking for a car, they got you. A truck, they got you. Or an SUV, and the prices are there as well. You can get anything you need from between $300 and $500 a month. And if that doesn't do it for you, then maybe this will. If you're someone who kind of needs a little bit of maintenance because maybe you don't treat your car the best, they're going to toss in 2 years of free maintenance on as many Zotford leases as possible. Go see Steve Gabbara and Holly at Zotford or check them out at dealsinthed.com.
Portions of the following program were pre-recorded.
Live from the Planet Fitness Studios. Planet Fitness, judgment-free and just $15 a month.
This hour on Channel 955, powered by Michigan Auto Law. Auto accident attorneys. Visit autolaw.com.
That's autolaw.com.
Now, back to Mojo in the Morning. Mojo in the Morning's top trending stories.
All right, top trending stories of the day. Some stories that we didn't cover in the dirty or just kind of stories that kind of interest me. I usually pull out and go, hey, look at this one. Did you see it? This story interests me because we were talking about Las Vegas and the iHeartRadio Music Festival. But a story that kind of surprises me because I always thought that Vegas was like hot as hell right now where people are going there and traveling and doing all kinds of stuff. I know that Backstreet Boys Sphere show is big. It seems like any show that's at the Sphere seems to do great. Vegas, I guess, is dying. I guess some people have been in, and if you go, Vegas is dying on TikTok. You'll see a bunch of TikTokers that are showing streets of Vegas dead, like at night on Fridays, Saturdays, nights.
What's the reason?
Well, you know what it is? I got it for you right here from this ABC report. Money. People don't have the money to be able to spend on Vegas.
With August arriving tomorrow, it's clear Americans this summer are cashing out of some of the most popular summer hotspots. Las Vegas especially hit hard, with visitors down 11% from last year. One factor? Sky-high prices.
Prices are too high. Almost everything in Las Vegas seems overpriced.
A simple dinner of cheeseburger and fries at one restaurant on the Strip was $16.95 4 years ago, and now it's $30.95. But perhaps the biggest factor behind the summer slowdown? Fewer international visitors, including Canadians, down 13% this year.
I've definitely heard of thousands of layoffs with dealers and just casino workers.
Some workers relying on tips say their income has dropped by more than half. Ted Papa George leads the local culinary workers union.
Well, our members are quite concerned right now. The companies are holding off on hiring.
Across the country, Cape Cod and other parts of New England also seeing a drop in crowds. Cape Cod vacation rentals are down 20% this season. Many Canadians say they canceled their trips after President Trump's tariffs and rhetoric this year when he referred to Canada as the 51st state.
We took it very, very seriously.
This Canadian tourist not traveling to the U.S. this summer explained her mindset to PBS, saying Canadians want to be heard.
We don't have a lot of tools. And, well, tourism is one of the tools that we have.
Interesting. Well, it's interesting, though, that Vegas still hasn't changed some of the prices. With people not going there, why are they charging, $30 for a burger? And
Insanity.
You guys will see this when you go to the iHeart Festival because the last time you were in Vegas was probably the last iHeart festival that you're at, right?
Which was a while ago. I haven't been since 2021.
2021, yeah.
2021.
So I was there last year, and I felt like you can't afford to gamble at all. Like, you know how...
Well, I knew that when I was there.
It's crazy to see how the prices of the tables are crazy high, even if you go downtown, which has always been stereotypically the cheap place to go to when you'd go down to the Vegas Strip. So
It sucks, man.
Are we going to gamble in Vegas? Like, what is going to happen when we're at the iHeart
I'm a
Festival?
roulette type of player, bro. I
You
don't do
are?
all that extra
We
stuff.
can do craps.
I
You said you
don't know-
want
I don't know how to shoot
I
craps.
know. I said I would teach you.
Don't
If
you?
we can find a cheapy craps table, we'll do it.
You don't know how to count to 21? Or,
That's
you know-
not-
Said blackjack
blackjack.
is cool, but
Blackjack,
I don't
yeah.
like the risk is just black or red.
You don't. Hey, wait. You don't think
roulette.
that there's risk of just sitting there playing craps and rolling dice?
I'm saying the odds are more in my favor by playing roulette.
Roulette.
I bet on red or
spinning
black.
the ball.
Yeah,
is that
that's
the
it,
room?
bro. Or you
I
might
love
hit
sitting
green
and
every once
drinking
in a
and
while.
playing video poker too.
Yeah.
But now they don't even bring you free drinks anymore.
No.
They don't do that?
No, it's a bummer.
Not really.
Bruh, what's the point?
What do you guys think is the most hated food? Like, what is the
Onions.
The one thing? Oh, that's a good guess. Shannon, what do you got?
Mushrooms.
No? Okay. That's also what people don't like
Chitlins.
mushroom. Chitlins. Put that on the list. No, the most hated food, sardines and anchovies. Anchovies, liver, sardines, tofu, squid, caviar, oysters, blue cheese, blue cheese,
Blue cheese?
That's like ranch.
chitlins, and sushi are the top 10 most hated foods.
So a lot of fish stuff in there.
Do you
Never
not-
had caviar. I don't like oysters.
Have you ever tried tofu? Because tofu
Yeah.
looks like
I don't mind
it'd be
tofu.
rubbery.
I'm not going to order it, but I don't mind eating it.
What about the idea that sushi's on this list?
That's crazy.
I'm kind of shocked by that one.
Very shy. There are a lot of other things in the world I would put as more terrible more than sushi.
What's that?
I mean, I just told you. Onions.
Onions. You don't like onions at all?
terrible, bro.
What about
My
cooked
grandma-
onions? Do you like cooked
I don't
onions?
like none of that. The only time I've ever semi-liked onions is like on a White Castle burger. Other than that, nah, get them out my face.
Flocking is the latest viral dating trend.
I hate all these new names.
Instead of using dating apps, people are traveling to meet potential people in real life. And they're flocking, meeting them face to face. They're flying out to
But
do
then
this.
what happens?
They say that the chances of you having a lasting relationship when you actually travel to go meet somebody is actually 10 times greater than those that actually will meet somebody locally, because you're more apt to give another person in another state more of a chance than you would be to give a person that
That's a
you just
dating
meet at
trend
a
for
bar.
people who have expendable finances.
Well-
because then it becomes very expensive to constantly nurture that relationship and go to see them all the time.
I think I think that it's interesting that there's a lot of people that will meet somebody on a dating site, like a dating app, and then you find out, has this ever happened to any listeners, that they don't live here, that they just put in that they wanted to look for somebody from that city.
That
They've
happens
used-
with Tinder. If
Yeah.
you have a conference or something like that, you in the city and you're trying to hook up with somebody, you switch your location.
Here's another term, sloppers. You know who sloppers are?
Oh, I love a slopper.
People who are sloppers are people who ask AI before doing anything. They're nicknamed sloppers, apparently in reference to AI slop and often garbling down low effort content online, where they'll ask ChatGPT something before they even will just decide on their own or figure it out on their own. It's interesting. I saw a different version of ChatGPT for students to use. It doesn't give you the answer. It helps you come up with the answer. It's almost like a quiz. Have you seen that at all?
No.
So yeah, it will basically kind of give you ways to learn things instead of coming right out and giving you the answer to it, because so many students are doing it and then they're not remembering it.
I kind of love that.
It's a way to do it, although there's a cheat on there. And
It
the
always is a
the
cheat.
cheat is that you can go right to the end and figure out exactly what the answer is.
It's like, remember you used to have those textbooks where all the answers are in the back?
Yeah, the
Yes.
key.
Yeah.
The key.
Yeah.
Gas station heroin is a big deal. Have you heard of gas
Yes,
station
this-
heroin?
This is actually a huge, very dangerous problem here.
gas station heroin, the pills that you buy at a gas station are being called heroin for many because they're so easy to get, and they're just as bad as taking heroin.
In an effort to prevent the next opioid crisis, the FDA has announced a plan to restrict a substance that experts say is 13 times more potent than morphine. The compound, commonly referred to as 7-OH, is a synthetic concentrated byproduct of the kratom plant and can be found in tablets, gummies, drink mixes, and shots sold at gas stations and convenience stores.
Scientifically, by definition, it is an opioid, and yet it is sold in vape stores, in smoke shops, in convenience stores, and gas stations.
7-OH has been commonly used for pain relief and anxiety or as a stimulant. The administration is recommending classifying it as a controlled substance, saying you can become addicted to it in just days. In making the announcement, Health Secretary Robert Kennedy Jr. spoke about his own 14-year addiction to heroin.
This compulsion was absolutely impervious to my will. And part of the problem was just the availability.
The FDA has been confronting a growing number of dangerous products lining store shelves, including other unregulated supplements that have opioid-like effects, sometimes called gas station heroin. Kennedy saying the wide availability of these drugs could lead to a national crisis.
And they're marketed for children. They're gummy bears. They're bright colors. They're candy flavored. This is really a sinister industry.
Interesting.
The FDA has notified healthcare professionals, warning them about the danger of 7-OH.
I'm going to go get some at the BP down the street from the radio station here. Which, by the way, the BP down the street from the radio station, I don't know if you drive by it in the morning.
A little small one?
Just off of, was it Grass? No, it's big.
Oh.
It's lit up like a freaking Vegas casino. You ever see it?
No,
I don't drive it that
You
way.
I can see it off of 75 when I'm pulling off. I'm like,
Is that
man.
the one with the palm trees?
Oh, it's got
Or is that the
everything
one-
all over.
That's
Yeah.
Joy Road.
It's
are we?
right. It's right over here, kitty corner down here, and it's got like some chicken place I think right next door to it. And last but not least, a Reddit post by a woman is now getting a lot of attention today. Your bathroom scale helps a person helped a wife figure out that her husband was cheating. She discovered two mysterious weigh-ins, exactly 120 pounds, logged in at 12:25 a.m. and 12:26 a.m. while she was away, and her husband was alone in the condo. Since neither her husband or she weighed that little, she did a little bit of research only to find out that the guy was bringing a girl over to bang.
And she was weighing herself
The
after.
Reddit commenters praised her attention to detail,
That's
calling
crazy.
it expert-level sleuthing. She is considering legal action right now. And now the husband's not getting any.
That is a crazy story.
Isn't
My
that
scale
nuts?
does not keep
Like
track.
retain information. Yeah.
Right.
I wonder why she was weighing herself afterwards.
It makes you wonder, doesn't it? Like, I think anytime somebody walks by a scale, they either do one of two things. They either look at it like it's taboo, or they jump on it just to see if that scale shows them to be lighter or heavier. Hey, check out the War of the Roses. You got to go here. Bianca did a great job this morning busting a guy that is all over the T app. You can hear that on the iHeartRadio app. Just search Mojo in the morning. We will be back tomorrow morning. Throwback Throwdown is going to be back tomorrow, too. A chance to win some prizes. We'll see
20
ya.
plus years of idiocy and still going in Detroit, Toledo, and West Michigan.
It's Mojo in the morning.
One of the greatest in hip-hop culture.
I feel good. Yo, what's poppin'? It's Kendrick Lamar. We rockin' it. Here's my song. Squabble up. Squabble up.
Channel 955.
Reincarnated. I was stargazing. Life goes on. I need her, my babies. Woke up looking for the broccoli. High key, keep a horn on me. That could my seat. IP ownership. The blueprint is by me. Mr. Get Off. I get off at my feet.